when the humble viewer graced to stream along with crazy of grizzlebees, along came this song. From when the Red Bear fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP and they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the Twitcher, he can be bleed. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, all that in live stream, all that in live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, pick up the community. At the edge of your tube, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you, plays adverts for Noir. He thrust every law far back on the floor, got banned from his show, but came back for more. He got marked as a pest, copyright protest. He loves his community, so give him the rest. Tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the Dabby Man, now born into male. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, all that in your live stream, all that in your live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, pick up the community.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
out here. Hello. We are here. There you are. God damn it, Warsteiner. Impenetrable lid. There we are. Cheers. We're out here. I'm also very intrigued about this game. I was very intrigued about that beat that I played before this as well. Because I made it. We out here. Here though. I ran the game briefly to check the options and whatnot. To see what the sound was like, and it turns out this is arguably one of the quietest games I've ever encountered in my life. So if it is too quiet, which I feel like it will be, let me know, and I'll have to turn up the old desktop audio sounds, which is fine, so long as it's fine, which I'm sure it will be, because it's going to be fine. See, that's really fucking quiet, right? Only here for a bit during lesson break, then back later if it's still on. I'm planning on doing 2, maybe 3 hours at a push. We'll find out. I want to be gone by fucking 11, ideally. I'm tired of being tired. Right, okay, let's jump into this shit. Story mode, please, because I don't want to be challenged. We've established this about me. Challenge is not my thing. So if a puzzle frustrates you, end of sentence. The notebook contains puzzle hints, that's useful, and we get a short tutorial, just in case we've never played point and click games before. But here we go. Here is a cat with a, what is that? Is that a bear head? He's holding a bear.
Hi, sir.
Tabby, what's going on? Was I asleep?
What the hell is going
You're
on?
still catnapping, sir. This is a dream. Quite a lazy one, apparently. Are we really just in a void? Why not at a party? Or on a beach? Ooh.
I didn't exactly plan to have any dream visitors, Tabby. Why are you even... Oh. Is this because of the cheese I ate earlier? I knew the mozzarella was a bad idea. It's my cheat day.
Very
Cats
likely,
can't have
sir.
cheese, can they?
And
Or can
now,
they?
who knows what crazy
The cats are
things your
lactose
brain
intolerant, so
might
probably
dredge
not.
up in here. For example, remember the end of last year?
Which part?
Don't be coy. You know what I'm talking about. It's your dream after all.
Oh, with the thing. Yeah.
That's some fucking heavy breathing.
Mm-hmm. The special item I got to help you with your little problem. Does that still bother you? Perhaps you'd like to revisit it?
What?
Oh, no, Tabby, come on. I thought you were joking. It's not that big of a deal, really. It's barely a problem. It's more of a charming quirk.
Well, your, charming quirk made half the kids cry at last year's law enforcement holiday party when you accidentally shredded their gifts. Gift-induced clawing isn't something to be worried about, sir. We can fix it. So you're going through with this, all right, Santa Claus?
What the fuck
All
is
right,
going on?
let's start with the easy stuff. Picking up an item without ripping the wrapping paper to shreds.
Right, click mouse button to cycle through the different actions. The interactions are interact, or the actions are interact, look, lick. Lick! Select. Why? Oh, fucking cats. Right click to choose the interact action and click on the present object to pick it up. Oh, interact. So use, because that says use and I was looking for interact, but okay.
There. See?
Lick.
Not so much as a scratch on it.
I'm very happy to see that.
Why is this beer so warm? It's
should
been in
I
the fridge
say
for
not
days.
see that? Where did you put it?
It's right... Oh. I just had it.
You really have to pay attention, sir. You put it into your briefcase without thinking. Look in there.
Oh, right, my briefcase.
Inventory, right,
I
got it.
always forget I have that on me. It's like it's not even there sometimes.
So, let's move on to step 2. Unwrapping the present for the little tykes without tearing the ribbons apart like you're at Porky Pete's Ribbapalooza Festathon.
Items you pick up will go into your inventory. You can find your inventory at the bottom left of the screen. Click on the briefcase to access your inventory. You can interact, lick, or look at items in your inventory. Switch to the interact icon and click on the present to open it.
Oh, there's a broken toy in here. What a lucky child that would have been.
Great work, sir.
Fuck off.
Now, try to combine the pieces of the toy without hurling one of them into a nearby parent's eye.
You can select items in your inventory to combine them with other items. Switch to the select icon and click on the first toy piece. Click on the second toy piece to combine the two. Remarkable.
Ah, take that, you tiny piece of helpless inanimate plastic.
Yes, that's the last time he'll...
It's a Jack in the Box. It's pretty animated.
Lie there, doing nothing. So, time for the final test. Handing the completed item to the child without eating it. Hand me the toy, sir.
I mean, that one's definitely not on me. There's no reason to make cake-shaped toys that look realistic and delicious.
Okay. So we're using that icon again. I want to lick it first.
Oh, it's like it's speaking to me through its taste. I'm delicious, Cuddles. Give me a nibble.
Yep, that was fucked.
Impressive. Your detective skills are honed to a T, sir. You're all set for your next case.
Well, thanks, Tabs. I feel like I might need a nap now, though.
A nap inside your nap.
Napception?
Why not? A double layer nap sounds lovely.
DW. I'm alive. Dwa. It's good to know, kid. What the hell is going on now?
Is that a fire cannon? Indoors? Oh, that really isn't safe.
Is this still a dream? What the hell's going on? I noticed the volume's fucking picked itself up.
Hello? Am I yelling loudly enough for you? Oh, much better. Thank you. Ow! Ow, what the? I think I just walked into a wall of spikes. Hey, can we get the lights on in here? Look,
This game is making me tired.
It's fun. Thanks for this, but, you know, time for some lights. Much better, thank you. Oh, hey.
Oh, it's a tiki bar.
Cactus.
Is it?
Neat.
Spiky the cactus. Look at the
Spiky,
cactus.
huh? Holding down the fort against any potential invasion of balloon people. Good cat, kiss. Stumbling around a strange bar with a huge cat kiss in my arms sounds oh so fun, but another time.
Is it all going to be cat puns? Because that's going to get real old real fast.
It is literally covered in spines, and the client didn't cough up for medical on this case.
Well, I assume the intro was, well, it was an intro tutorial section. So this is where the game actually is supposed to start. Is there a button I can press to fucking highlight every... Yes, there is. Good. I love you, game. Good job.
The most generic pictures imaginable of tropical locales.
Okay.
I mean, they obviously just copied what the Voodoo Bar did, but why aren't these holding tiny guitars? It would have been perfect.
Because they're masks. Why would it...
Wherever that goes.
Probably out the back, I reckon. I'm surprised that's not a thing. That one's a
Case
person.
of intellectual copyright infringement.
Rude.
Hello there. Are you the owner?
Who's asking?
Well, my name is Cuddles Nutterbutter. I'm here to serve you.
No.
God, I'm
new
tired.
Waiters. Thanks.
Serve you papers? I mean, I'm a private investigator.
What sort of PI work is delivering papers? Shouldn't you be out investigating?
Yes, well, bit of a dry stretch right now.
Oh, this beer is not as good as I remember it. It's really not good at all, actually. It's
Oh, show me a badge then.
verging on fucking awful.
It's right. Oh, Where did... actually, you know what? I forgot. Badges are being...
What kind of a name is Cuddles Nutter Butter?
So,
Fuck knows.
Ms.
None of your business.
Miss Business, then. I have a few questions for you.
Questions?
There's a whole lot of fire around here. Seems pretty unsafe, especially given you sell quite a lot of alcohol.
You gotta have fire. It's for the ambiance.
The ambiance of catching on fire.
Customers know the risks. We make it clear when you enter.
No, you don't. It's pitch black. There's a whole lot of very loud, unnecessarily dramatic music, and fire keeps exploding everywhere, and one wrong step and your customers will be a cat kebab.
See? You know the risks. Proves my points.
That is fair.
This
Excuse me.
establishment is named the
Cat
Voodoo
kebab, yes.
Guitar.
Delicious.
Is that right?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I represent the owners of the Voodoo Bar. Yeah, I'm sure you're familiar. The Voodoo-themed bar directly across the street from you. They feel, and I agree, that you copied not only their concept, but, well, everything, basically.
Oh, yeah? They gotta prove it then, don't they?
Look around.
I see
Proof.
you are a cat of some legal knowledge. Past experiences, is my guess. Yeah, thing is, from what I've seen of this establishment, it won't be difficult to prove. Do you really want this to go to court?
You ain't got nothing on me.
Look around the bar.
You have a sign outside your bar. It says, "We're the voodoo place that don't serve no cursed margaritas." Care to explain?
Means we don't got no cursed margaritas?
Firstly, that hasn't cleared anything up. Secondly, it's slander.
It's true. No cursed drinks in here. That's our guarantee. The guitar guarantee, yeah.
You obviously just made that up. More to the point, there are no cursed drinks in my client's bar either. What even is a cursed margarita?
Instead of lime juice, it's got the souls of the damned.
Ms. Business, my
Awesome.
clients do not add condemned souls to their drinks, as I think you well know.
Yeah, but like, how can we be sure? They don't have a sign.
That's not...
Give it time. I'm sure there will
That
be
doesn't
a
even...
joke at some point.
Well, I don't see any
99% copying on an
guitars in
update.
here,
You
so
seem to
your
be
whole
living in a
name
perpetual
is
world
a
of
lie.
always updating something,
Clearly
channel.
ripped off my client's entire concept and just picked a word that rhymes with bar.
Guitar's a state of mind, though, isn't it? The voodoo guitar is totally different from all other voodoo-themed outlets.
Yeah, if you ignore all the bits that are identical.
Uh-huh.
Every single thing I can see in here is a direct copy of the interior of my client's bar, except for your obsession with fire. How do you explain that?
They must have come in and taken pictures when I wasn't looking.
Of course you are.
Oh, those jerks.
Just full of answers, aren't you?
I saw
And
Val
what
last night,
about-
boy, at like 11 o'clock at night in
Just about
Tesco's.
done copying the Voodoo Bar's menu.
There. Right, someone just said they're duplicating my client's menu.
No, it's rats. It's rats in the walls. Right, rats.
Yeah, no, I mean, squeak.
It feels weird talking to that mask. Can you take it off, please?
Yeah, I can't do that. Our clients expect it. It calms.
If you're attracting the sort of clientele for whom that mask is calming, you need to work on your marketing.
Listen, this is a tough city, okay? There's cats out there working hard to put food on the table, and they come here to relax. And the mask helps. When they leave, I hear them breathe sighs of relief.
You're probably just glad they got through another visit
He's
here
got another
without
competition
being set
tomorrow, I
on
think.
fire.
London again.
Hardly anyone has been set on fire at the Voodoo Guitar this month. We got a certificate.
I have a cease and desist from the Voodoo Bar. If you don't comply, my clients will see you in court, where, inter alia, you will have to sit in some very uncomfortable
Am I gonna have
chairs
to pass
in a
this,
room with
these
too
papers
little
across
air
to this
conditioning.
person?
It is not a party.
Between
Big
which there is a
words
fire,
don't impress
which will
me.
probably set
Show
the papers
me
on fire.
papers.
Oh, fine, I will. Take the papers.
Now you take the papers.
What?
I need to think. Don't go anywhere.
No, let's go back here. Can we double click? No,
Oh,
we
anyone
can't.
back here?
No.
So we're not going anywhere.
Oh, sure. As if this grubby door frame in a rundown bar is gonna taste like some delicious fruit or something.
Don't judge our door frames. You don't know them. They're imported.
Wonder where that goes.
Right. Here are papers. Here is cease and desist. Fucking take the papers.
Here are the papers. I trust this settles the matter. Have your name changed within the week, or we'll see you in court. Well, not me. I don't go to court, but someone will, and I bet they'll be mean.
What if I say I won't accept the papers?
That's not up to you. Here.
Nah, nah.
No.
Take the pa-
Now you.
Hey, boss! Do you have the Voodoo Boss branding book? I can't recall if they use the bookshop beige or bicycle yellow.
Expedition khaki, I think.
Roger that. I mean, rat sounds.
I'm right here. Me. I'm right here, the investigator. This is the law. I know I don't have a badge, but you can't right in front of me. Guys.
Right, okay. I think I can attach it to the cactus. Let's see if I'm right.
All right, fine. You want to be difficult? I'll give the papers to another employee, like this fine fella right here. He seems reasonable.
That ain't an employee, that's a cactus.
It's got names.
Got a name tag,
yeah, see.
though. That'll hold up in court. Hello there, Spiky. You've been served. If I have to come back here to serve more papers to the voodoo mandolin or the voodoo sitar or any other sort of mystical instrument, you'll wish you only had fake rats to worry about.
Squeak.
Well, we did our first puzzle. Congratulations, boss.
Welcome back, sir. How did it go?
Oh, fine, fine. You know, served them the papers, argued about who copied whom, walked into a huge cactus, you know, the usual.
Please stop calling it a
I did,
cactus.
though, almost get fried by a fire cannon at some point, so that was exciting.
A fire cannon? Indoors? That's very unsafe.
That's exactly what I said. Not that they cared, but anyway, it's done. Another citizen in need helped by Nutter Butter investigations. Inform the media.
That was an
Open
awful lot
the
of chatting and not a lot of
champagne.
clicking.
Oh well. I really hope something bigger comes along soon, Tabby. You know, I'm being wasted on these tadpole cases. I tell you, there's a full-sized toad of a case out there somewhere with my name on it. I'm sure of it.
A toad named Cuddles? Well, until that hops along, I have a surprise that should cheer you up.
Surprises? I love those. Tabby, man, have I ever told you that your timing is perfect?
What liquor goes with watermelon
Use it
flavored
me up
monster?
right now.
I
'Cause
thought you
that
might.
would probably wake me up.
Oh, it's waiting in your office. Go on in and I'll be there shortly. I'm just expecting a delivery.
You're the best, Tabster.
I know, sir.
We can double
Where
click
are
to
you
get to
hiding?
places.
Sneaky little surprise.
Is it probably in the present
Cuddles
box,
is
do you
gonna
think?
find ya. Ooh,
Stop
he's
listing
gonna
liquor,
find
you
ya.
fucking
Yes, he
muppet.
is.
I haven't got any vodka. I've got a wide variety of rum.
Brand new diary recorder, as seen on TV, with up to 12 hours of recording time, 2 playback speeds, and a waterproof casing. Oh, let's try this out.
My nails are long and it's
Dear
confusing
diary
me.
recorder. Hi there, I'm Cuddles, your new best friend. First things first.
They look so
I
weird.
can't just call you diary recorder. You need a proper name, or people will think I'm really weird for talking.
Rum might have to work.
I used to know a good listener named Ramon. Yeah, and he was on television too, like you. So, Ramon, my assistant Tabby has gifted you to me. I'm
But
pretty
what
sure
kind
I know
of rum?
why.
I have so
She
many different
suggested
kinds
the
of
other
rum.
day that I need to keep
What
better
goes with
records of my
watermelon? What other
cases.
fruit? I've got pineapple
She
rum.
actually
I've
said
got
that real
coconut rum.
detectives don't just slap
I think there's some
sticky
raspberry
notes on everything
rum.
to remember critical details. I'm not sure I agree. I actually think the sticky yellow notes on everything system was a huge success. But she
But
went
rum's
to
what
the
I've
effort of
got.
buying you for me, so
I'm not fucking
I think
putting
we can
straight whiskey
compromise.
in it.
I'll
That
record
shite I was on the
myself
other
with
night.
you from now on, and hopefully she'll
When we
stop
had our
bringing up
after-hours
the
stream
time she
that the
accidentally
boys probably
ate
only
the
just
sticky
found
note
out
that I
about.
put
It's
on
now
her
very sad he
sandwich.
wasn't around for.
Cuddles!
Ah!
Sir?
was
Professor
loud.
Huggy's delivery is here.
I'll be out in a second. Just grab it for me, would ya? That's Tabby now. Kinda new, but determined to make a difference. We get along well.
Listening to the radio was weird today.
Okay, all done.
I was listening to Radio X as I always do when
Enjoying
I'm
your
working.
new diary recorder, sir?
I love it. Thanks, Tabster.
And
My pleasure, sir.
Chris
Office
Moyles has been on
lunches are
tour
safe once
all
more.
week. They have a competition every
There
day,
goes the
answer the
phone.
question, text it in, and they pick a winner the next morning. And whoever,
Hello?
well, obviously they choose someone and they say where they
Good
live,
evening, Chief.
and that's where they fucking
Yes,
go
he
to next
just
for their
fin-
next destination to
Oh,
give the person the
Yes, of course.
prizes or whatever,
Please
and then
hold.
they hang out in the area for the day, and then fuck off to the next area for whoever wins, etc., etc. So it goes on. Except when that happened yesterday, they thought, well, we better just go home. So they went home. They didn't finish the whole tour thing, which is a damn shame. They still picked a winner and recorded the conversation, but they've not aired it yet because they don't want to do fun, happy things while the whole country's supposed to be in mourning. So they were playing sad songs all day. It took me until about lunchtime to realise I'd not heard an advert all day. Instead of the news being every hour, it was every half an hour. It was just mad, but I wasn't too pissed off about it because they were playing loads of songs that you don't tend to hear, and like acoustic versions of things, like the acoustic version of Everlong by the Foos. You know, it was pretty cool. There's a bunch of mad music and shit, and Moylesy being all like, however you're dealing with this, whether you care, whether you don't care, however you feel, it's fine. Whatever you're feeling is fine. I thought that's nice, and that was pretty much a sentiment that was echoed across all the different presenters as the day went on. So I'm not particularly
I've got the chief of
sick of
police
it
on the
because
line.
I've not really
Says it's
heard
urgent.
much of it, especially since I've been
Always
home.
says that. It was even urgent when they needed an extra person
I've
for
got,
the interdepartmental volleyball
King
game
Charles
last
is
week. I got sand in so many places.
what the fuck is
Ask him to
the
phone
word?
back tomorrow, Tabby.
Yes, sir, but you were just
Something to
saying
the
you wanted
nation.
bigger
What am I trying to
cases,
say?
right? I think this one might be pretty big.
You got a day
Yeah.
off?
He said,
I didn't get a fucking day off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Language, Tabby.
What do you mean language? Fuck
Whiskers.
you.
I've never heard him
Perfect
curse
timing.
before. Something must be up. All right. I guess I'd better take this.
Good point
"Patching
regarding
in,
radio,
sir."
yeah.
Not about her. Hello?
Address to the nation.
Chief,
I've
how's
got that
things
queued
at
up to
Police
check it out.
HQ tonight?
Bad, in fact.
Oh, you got a day off
real
for the funeral? I doubt I do.
situation on our hands.
That's some pretty strong language, Chief. How can
So
I...
apparently we're supposed to be in
Got word of
mourning
a situation downtown.
up until
Been
7
some
days
sort of
after the funeral, which they expect to be in 10 days. So that's over half a month of mourning
clear
that the
yet
country's
what
supposed to be
happened
doing.
exactly. I need you to get
And
down
I
there
heard
and
that
investigate.
just before I started streaming, Charles announced that William and Kate will be the new Prince and Princess of Wales. Isn't that lovely? Right, off to finish this lesson stuff. Back later. No worries, see you in a bit. Thank you for popping in. Meanwhile, I've not listened to a word of this because I've been talking.
That name rings a bell. Isn't it owned by a mob boss or something?
Not a mob boss, the mob boss. Bartholomew Montague, arguably the most powerful criminal in the city.
Two Mew jokes.
His sleazy castle.
I'm suddenly really hot.
Place where piles of dirty money get
I'm wearing shorts, and I started to get cold
Sleazy
earlier.
money, my favorite.
And I thought,
If
oh
I
no,
find
I
any
might have to
of
put a
those
hoodie on.
piles,
But now I started streaming, I'm fucking baking
media nutter butter.
to switch this
You
out for a
should
vest.
Be more worried about leaving
I think
with
there's one
both
around the op
legs
somewhere.
Unbroken.
Oh. Any additional details on what actually actually
keep talking when I should be paying
My guys
attention.
caught wind of something over the tapped phone, but it was unclear. Whatever it was, it's got Montemute in a tiz. I got a call right after saying Bartholomew has booked a flight home from a holiday trip overseas. We've got a very small window of time before he lands and probably kicks us all out. My guys have bullied their way in for now. That's where you come in, Nutter Butter. I told my officers to play it very cool. I do not want to kick off a war with the Montemutes. You're a neutral party.
I hate these
Go
jokes.
places
I hate
and
them.
ask questions we can. Got it?
Yes, sir.
What's with the tabs? Anything? Nothing.
If it's such a tense situation, why get involved at all? If someone's making trouble for mobsters, I say let them at it.
Nutter Butter, don't make me regret calling you second about this.
Second? Who did you call first? Wait, was it that hack Alfonso? You know he lost his own car keys for 9 months once, right? Oh, he couldn't solve a case if the perp was tied to his collar.
Pay attention, Nutter Butter. I called you because your success rate is actually pretty good, and I will deny that if asked by anyone else. You hear? And because Alfonso's out of the country.
I knew it!
Focus! Whatever's going down at the Nitty Kitty, chances are it involves a rival mob. If we're really
This is the equivalent of us using the word human
that's why my
in
people are staying
almost
at arm's
everything.
length on this. They'll help as much as they can, but you're mostly on your own. The repercussions of the police picking a side
I don't like these
is
kind of
what
jokes.
might be the opening salvo of a mob.
Oh god, we've been in this game for like, what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes?
It probably involves
So far,
decon
I've done a
machines and
tutorial,
barrels of acid.
put a piece of paper on a
Rather it
cactus,
be you
and
than
opened a
one of my
box.
guys.
That is it.
You understand?
Oh, Chief, that's so... well, actually, that's pretty awful. Did you say declawing machine?
I'll fax over the documents. I need you on this, Nutter Butter. Don't let me down.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many paws are we talking about here? Like, how many paws are they going through to need a machine to... Do they keep them? Is there a room somewhere just filled with claws?
Good night, Cuddles.
Okay.
Good night, Chief.
Well?
We've got ourselves a big one, Tabby. Safety of the city, lives in the balance sort of thing. Cancel my appointments and get yourself plenty of coffee. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy night. I'm gonna head straight to the Decline Club to see what we've got.
The what?
Oh, did I say Decline Club? Ha ha ha! That's certainly not preying on my mind or anything. Ha! I meant the Nitty Kitty Club.
Well, we don't take midnight appointments, so nothing to cancel there. And I'm already ahead of you with the coffee. But did you say the Nitty Kitty Club? Where all the criminals hang out?
Not all of them, Tabby. I'm sure some hang out in dark alleyways and large empty warehouses down at the docks and such. It doesn't matter. This is really gonna put us, on the map. We'll be big time in no time.
Well, yes, that's very exciting, sir, but those mobsters, from what I've read in the news, they're real mean. Keep an eye on your back out there, all right? I don't want to see your face on the
So
television
much
tomorrow under
talking.
the title, Missing, Presumed Chopped Up and Thrown into the River. You'd better be standing right here in front of me.
Don't worry,
Finding a
Dad.
vessel.
I'll be sure to come back in one piece. We
I
both
hope I'm
know
gonna
this
find a
place
vessel.
wouldn't be the
There's
same.
that.
Me.
Well, true, but
Let's
that's
put that
not
on.
quite what I meant. You've forgotten to pay me this week. Again. But I just realized you don't need all your limbs to sign a check. Ask the nice scary mobsters to go for the legs first, will ya?
Right. We're running the risk of nips on Twitch with this vest,
I promise
as we well know.
This is the last time.
But
my new buddy here,
it is what it is.
He's gonna make
I know
sure
I've not made
don't
merch
forget
that says
things
nips on
anymore.
Twitch yet.
Say hi, Ramon.
Especially in this sort of format, you know what I'm saying?
Hi. Oh, you named the recorder. Well.
Oh, this vest is cold as well, which is fucking brilliant. Cool, right, let's look at some stuff.
I love napping on that thing, but I always have the weirdest dreams. I bet if I was like 300 times stronger, I could lift this entire thing. I don't think any gym in the whole world could achieve that, though.
You should go to Dream Body. It will work.
Crisp crumbs with a side of lint.
He actually licked the fucking sofa.
Favorite. It's so poofy. I want to cuddle it.
Go on then.
Hey, my detective badge is under this cushion.
Was I supposed to be trying to find that?
It's so smooth. All worn from years in my pocket. It's my badge, proof that I'm a licensed PI.
Alright, that's good. We can
End up
skip
there,
dialogue
you
as well.
sneaky little thing. Back into my pocket with you.
Not that we should skip dialogue, obviously. We've never played this game before. Alright, let's have a look at the radio.
I really enjoy listening to the radio after a long day.
Why don't you listen to the radio during your day, like everyone else?
Nothing on at the moment. Oh, it tickles my tongue.
There's a weird kink thing going on in this, and I'm not sure that I like it.
The nerve center of the operation. What would I do with
He's
that?
got a lot of fucking lights, hasn't he? It must
Work on
cost him
the
a
floor, I
fortune.
guess.
Oh god. Right. Picture, typewriter, doodle book. And weird phone. And a drawer. So there's lots of things going on here.
Oh, my half-brother Matrick and I. He's
Half brother, that's a dog, mate.
a little flighty. Loves dashing off to strange countries to go exploring.
What's this? Oh, it's just options.
Last I heard, he's digging through a tomb he uncovered in Lina. Crazy lupine. He always wanted to have a more thrilling story to tell than I did. I used to have a picture of my mother in this frame instead of Matrick and I, but, well, I love you, Mom, but it was weird having you staring at me all day. Licking faces is a wolf thing, not a cat thing, right, Matrick? Oh, he's gonna laugh so much when I tell him that one in like 6 months' time.
So it's a wolf then. Half brother, wolf.
Tabby can keep her fancy filing system. This is how a real detective makes his notes. Notepad and typewriter. What more could you need?
PC probably.
Well, now that I think about it, it's quite a lot, actually. Better make a quick note here. Cuddles is the best detective. Wait, vest detective? Cuddles?
What?
Well, it's official. I can confirm that ink and grease taste independently terrible, but combine to taste, well, even more terrible, actually.
This is so weird.
Doodling helps me concentrate when I've got a particularly tricky problem to solve. I have been meaning to start my epic drawing of myself valiantly fighting off a zombie horde, but now might not be the time. Still tastes of mud from that time I slipped and fell while chasing what I thought was a perp, but turned out to be a really fast power walker.
Good.
It's a drawer. I keep important things inside it, like blue tack, my whiskey.
Figures. Detective, obviously. That says brandy.
Light of my life. Fire of my throat. I'm no alcoholic, but A small glass of brandy in the evenings sure helped for me round out the day. Be strong, Cuddles. Billy the brandy decanter will still be here.
Billy the brandy decanter, of course.
I'll just lick the outside. Well, that doesn't count as a drink, right?
This is so fucking weird.
That's the paper I scribble down takeout numbers on for those long nights.
It says ponchos. Ash and chips. Ugh. Tony got fired. So gets us discount. Just wink.
Let me just move this piece of paper.
Yeah, we'll get the gun here. That's the
Tabby
lunchbox.
got it for me for my birthday last year. Shame
She's coming
I
off.
never really bring a packed lunch to work though. Still, a nice gesture.
Too hot for shoes.
It's empty.
No,
No
trainers.
point opening it. I can't lean all the way down there just to lick a box. That's crazy talk.
The coin here,
This
though.
coin is a great example of my finances. It's small and will probably be spent on something stupid. This could come in handy.
Cool. Now I have money as well. Anything else? No. Cool.
Lift the headset, then dial. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty sure I've mastered that.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was buttons. Oh, it's all buttons. There's no... Oh, no,
Lift the headset.
Yeah, okay.
The number you have dialed does not exist. Or maybe the person on the other end is ignoring you, meow.
Okay.
Not much of a taste. Tabby denies it, but I'm pretty sure she sneaks in a few times a week to clean it off. Lift the headset.
Well, that was riveting. What else we got? Research bookcase, regular bookcase, and a place to leave.
A collection of tomes, volumes, and encyclopedias that I've built up over many years. Such fascinating things to be learning.
You know what, I'll be alright. I don't need the monster. Because imagine if I get that and then I wake up anyway, as I tend to do, and then I'm full of fucking monster after saying I want to have an early night. Oh god, there's so much stuff to look
Tabby
at.
likes to bring a little color into the office. Eustace and the... Standing in one spot. 9 Noir pies. Easy recipes for the... Don't...
He's just gonna...
Collection of recipes for alcoholic drinks. The paint stripper sounds pretty interesting.
Take it. Can we take this book?
Never know when you might need a recipe book.
Yes, we can.
Yarn breaker. I hear Tiger Strike.
I was going to say, is it just going to be him fucking reading the titles of books? And then, as I started saying that, it turned out it wasn't.
Such a... They look beautiful, just... It's written very academically. Just a tickle of pollen on the tongue. It manages to taste drier than the words inside. How appropriate. A book about silence that tastes of nothing. They really missed an opportunity by not making this a flavored book. Lick the page for a sample of the recipe. It would be amazing.
Look at the
I like
regular
books.
bookcase.
They don't commit felonies. They don't force you to chase them when you ask questions, and they don't claw and hiss at you in interrogations. Plus, they look nice. I like books. The leather on these is pretty strong tasting. I guess that's what it tastes like to lick a cow.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tabby's desk is so much neater than mine.
Why has he got massive pretzels hanging on hooks in the background?
There's not much I can do here. It might send the wrong message if I start licking employees' desks. Soon, everyone will want it.
I'm not sure the risk of that is as high as you think, sir.
The grease that oils the gears of justice. Ah, I love the taste of a hot cup of coffee. Is that drop of coffee trying to escape? Not on my watch.
An umbrella.
An umbrella is better than no umbrella, I guess. But when it's windy out, it's such a fight to open them, and
No, it isn't.
it's windy a lot in this city. Don't need an umbrizzle tonight. My
Umbrizzle?
coat keep off the drizzle.
I see.
I can't really say that the idea of licking Tabby's rain-damp umbrella is high on my list of fun stuff to do when you have the time.
There was a note. Why have we got a... What?
There's some writing on this. That's some really high-grade writing paper. I would have just used a napkin. Oh, but what if I then needed that napkin? Well played, Professor.
This
To whom
fucking
it may
guy.
concern, I am currently out of the country on a research trip. If you need to contact me, please contact the Dean of the Department of Biology at Fernandina University, or phone me at this number. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bathtub.
Okay, we can use the phone then. Not sure why we would.
I shouldn't, but maybe the ink will tell me more. The door to Professor Huggy's office. She's a botanist, studying some exotic
I
flowers.
thought it was an old man.
It looks like there's a note stuck
Because
to her door.
Professor, you know, it's just what you tend to
Locked.
envision, isn't it?
She's asked me before not to lick her door. I should respect her wishes, even in absentia. There will be other doors.
Okay.
Tabby is my assistant. She's the only reason I'm still in business.
What a nice thing to say without directly addressing me, sir.
Hey, so I found my badge. Somehow it had ended up under a cushion. No idea how it got there.
Well, I'm no expert investigator like you, but I'm gonna hazard it was during that cat nap you took yesterday.
That what I was investigating.
You snore a lot when you investigate then. But congrats all the same. You were a big cat and you found it all by yourself.
All right, I get it. I'll be more careful where I put things. But now I have an important case to solve. The fate of the city is in my paws. Lives might be on the line. I don't suppose you know where I left my car keys?
Mm-hmm. Second pocket on your left.
You're the best, Tabby. See you later. Hey, Tabs, let's have the real chat. How you doing? You know, talk to me. Are you doing well, Tabby?
Thank you, sir. So kind of you to ask. I am.
You
How's
say
the
I'm
case
being
coming
kind,
along?
but you know that the next option is obviously lick Tabby.
That's what the cops would say, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Tabs, let's have the real...
Thank you, sir.
Oh, investigation. Thanks, Tabby. I can't lick the staff. It's in their contracts.
Fair enough. Back into the office, though. Can't double click to get to areas like this, which is a pity. Yes. Where are the notes? This is a notebook. Where are the notes? I thought he would have written down the fucking phone number. God's sake. Hungry for high
The
protein.
note said she's out of the country.
What did you have for dinner?
She left her contact number, though. If you need to contact me, please contact the Dean of the
Mouse
Department
Shell
of
Bell.
Biology at Fernandina University.
Mouse
or
Shell
phone me
Bell
at-
Bunny Bath. Mouse Shell Bell. Mouse Shell Bell. Mouse Shell Bell. Mouse. Is that a shell? Shell, bell, bunny, bath. What?
Hi there! This is Professor Huggy, PhD,
God.
LAPD, DHCP. I'm just busy opening an ancient tomb. Oh no! She's been awakened! Quick,
Oh my
bring
God.
me the staff of elemental judgment. We must.
Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bath.
Hello! Professor Huggy here.
That was the same thing, wasn't it? One piece of garlic bread, fish, and 2 meatball-shaped things. So not really food. Who made that? Did you make that? It sounds like you had leftovers from 3 different meals. That is
Citizen,
absolutely outrageous.
Please do not approach any closer. This is a crime scene. That means you, Cuddles.
There he stood, like a fat, round traffic cone.
I'm trying to remember what that pasta was I made. It was literally just spaghetti with pesto in it, wasn't it? And tomatoes and bits of mozzarella. So easy. So quick.
His book, they mean. He knew all the rules. Every single one. Whiskers. He probably invented half of them. And he'd make sure they were followed to the letter. Or else you'd never hear the end of it.
Haven't got any pesto though. Or tomatoes. Or mozzarella. Scratch pole dancing. Hilarious. City, alleyway. Pillar, sign. There's lots of things to look at, isn't there? I guess we should try and do everything. This is a point and click game. That's how it works.
I need to get my nails clipped soon. Oh, that feels good.
No animation for it though.
This is definitely on my top 5 least tasty scratch posts list now. Some cats like to tease their dinners. That's not my sort of thing. The sign makes my tongue feel tingly. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad sign. More experimentation might be needed. The Nitty Kitty Club. Bartholomew Montamu's pride and joy. No amount of bright lights and dazzling colors can hide the sleaze, though. Can't do anything to that. Can't do anything. I hope the cocktails inside taste better than the mix of stale booze, bodily fluids, and distilled shame that covers the walls outside. Premium paint, though. Bartholomew clearly spared no expense.
Anyway, in conclusion, child, I don't know what we've got.
A big ball of yarn. The
Oh, I see.
universal
That is quite
symbol
clever.
for a good time. Although, not everyone will like the sort of good time you get here. I bet if I pulled on this, the entire thing will unravel and the whole town will be drowned in a flood of yarn. Or maybe not. Licorice flavor. Gross. I wonder how bad things have to get for someone to end up here. That's not my... I really don't think I should lick this sign. There's some gunk on it.
Why are these cat things, right? Regular cats, when we are all stood up walking around. Is that meant to be a cat as well? Do I want to go to the alley right now? Sure, why not? God, there's a back... Oh god, there's too many things here. Let's worry about this in a bit.
Looks like Richard Krakowski's on duty. He's a stickler for the rules, while I'm more of a stray. Hey, Richard, what's the sit rep?
Firstly, as I am on duty, I require you to drop the informalities. Please refer to me as Detective Krakowski.
How's about fuck off?
Secondly, sitrep is a law enforcement term, Cuddles. You are not authorized to employ it. The situation is that I've been assigned to guard the premises.
I
Now,
said,
please,
I don't know
step
what we've
back,
got.
or I will be forced
What do you
to
want
make you
anyway?
step back. With force. Forcibly.
I certainly don't have any of the stuff mentioned in the aforementioned recipe.
I'm here on business, actually. The chief called me in himself. So if you'll just let me past, I'll get out of your fur, and we can both get on with our jobs.
Not so fast. Do you have a PI badge and a permit? Without those two things, you won't take a single step further.
Badge? Permit? Are you being serious?
A permit?
Krakowski, you know who I am. I've been at like 10 crime scenes with you before. You hit me right in the face with a volleyball last week. Really hurt.
Don't
Chicken.
try and cozy up to me, Cuddles. Rules are rules.
Goddamn chicken.
Nobody goes inside without a private investigator badge and an official permit P54851. I am an officer of the law. If I do not follow the rules, then the very fabric of society would collapse. The entire city would be plunged into a nightmare of crime from which we might never escape. So, it's my duty to be the moral backbone of this city. Therefore, I'll ask you again. Do you have the correct items?
Yes. I mean no. Well, okay, so don't say no immediately.
No paperwork, no entry, Cuddles.
I left them at the office, all right? I was a bit distracted by something the chief said about declawing machines. But come on, don't be such a stick in the mud, Krakowski. We're friends, right?
I have no fresh. No fresh food.
Maybe distant colleagues.
How have you come? You've had dinner and you come here
See
and
this
want
uniform,
more dinner.
Cuddles? This means that I'm on duty. I am not your familiar acquaintance when I'm on duty. I am the only bastion against the forces
Why don't
of
you do yourself a
darkness
few of those
seeking
chicken
to
strips
overwhelm
and,
this city
you know,
with their
Dip them into ketchup or something.
darkness. And you see that lack of
Reformed chicken
badge
is still
on
chicken,
you?
right? High in protein.
That means you're currently just a civilian impeding the enforcement of justice. Move along, citizen.
I want to ask you some questions while I'm here.
Maintaining good public relations is one of the key roles of an
Anyway,
officer.
that beer's gone,
such
so that's
as
great
myself.
news.
I'd be happy to answer your questions.
You're obsessed. You're obsessed with this gym life.
What do you know about this place?
I know nothing
hell
beyond what
is one
I've
of
read
those?
in past incident reports. Word on the street is, it's a sleazy hotbed of crime owned by a dangerous cat and his son. As soon as this situation is resolved, I hope to never return. Except perhaps to arrest the entire staff.
What's actually happened inside, if you know? The chief just said it was a disturbance.
That's
Detective Fuzzball
kind
is
of accurate.
inside,
I was still
and
very
according to
interested
him,
in
it's murder.
beer and pizza, though.
Who died?
We don't know yet. Detective Fuzzball should have some new information.
There was more
But
money
he has
going
to
around
stay
last year.
inside to keep an eye on the body.
Somehow.
And I need to stay out
We're
here
able to maintain
keep
a
away overly
semi-healthy
curious
lifestyle and continue to
badgeless
get PTs and be
PIs.
signed up to a gym. None of these things are currently possible. Eating in general is kind of difficult, to be honest.
Actually, don't worry.
That being said, I did eat dinner already, which is rare, isn't it?
Hey, Krakowski, I'm just gonna pop inside.
Not so fast. Have you found your PI badge and fax permit yet? Yeah, this seems to all be in order. But do you have the permit P54851?
Don't seem to have it on me just yet.
Then I cannot allow you.
God.
Keep it.
You see what I'm dealing with, Ramon? Every conversation with Krakowski turns into a pointless game.
Every time I sit down here to stream, never any other time.
Cat.
So when I'm sitting down here
No
streaming,
getting around him
tiny
tonight.
fruit fly appears from somewhere.
Head back to the office to get my PI badge and the permit he was talking about.
Cuddles, no furtive conversations at my crime scene. Move along!
Where the fuck is the paperwork
Back
at?
so soon? Did the villains hear you were on the case and instantly hand themselves in?
Oh, haha, very funny. You know what isn't funny? Officer Krakowski? The sourpuss wouldn't let me into the crime scene.
He's just doing his job. You know how much he loves the pageantry of it all.
Yeah, well, he could take a day off now and then. He's seen me countless times before. I even remembered my badge this time. But now he wants some stupid fax permit, too. Do we even have a fax machine, Tabby?
I ordered one months ago, sir. You signed off on the expense report, remember?
Oh, okay. I must have been distracted, but good. Any faxes? Any faxes arrived?
None today, sir.
Right. Let's work out where the hell this fucking piece of paper is, because I wasn't listening. Did she give it to me? No, she didn't. Oh, Tabby. Talk to Tabby. Tabby will do the thing.
You know, Krakowski also mentioned a
Did I get it?
Is that even a real
No.
thing, or is he just
Ripped more
pulling
skin.
my tail?
It is for some cases. Did the chief
If it
mention
helps,
one?
boy, my hands look like I'm
I
still
think
lifting
so.
shitloads
I was
of
a little
weights.
distracted by the decline comments.
Edna hasn't sent it yet then. I'll just give her a call and check.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I can do that. Edna and I get along really well.
Are you certain? Edna Honeybottom.
Ooh,
The secretary at the police station. With the big hair?
That's her. We've got this cute thing we do where we dance around the fact that we'd be kind of great together.
You and... wow. That's quite an image. But if you insist, sir, the number is bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell.
Bird,
Got
snow,
it.
mouse, bell, shell.
Shell.
No, sir. Here, I'll write it down for you.
Yes, thank you. Why would you not write all the things down? Write it down. You like writing things down. Right, let's have a look.
If I stick the number to that, I'll probably... If I stick...
Useless.
The number for Edna at the
Bird,
police
snow,
station.
mouse, bell, shell.
Bird, snowflake.
Shut up, I'm
mouse,
trying to commit this to
bell,
memory.
Shell.
Bird, snow, mouse, bell, shell. Bird, snow, mouse. Bird? Oh, that's a bird. It's two birds, actually. Snow, mouse, bell, shell.
Hello?
Hey Edna, it's me, Cuddles. How are you?
Horrible.
Oh, no, what happened?
You phoned me.
Good one. So listen, I'm following up on some documents I need for a case. The one at the Nitty Kitty Club. I need them to get in. Krakowski's being Krakowski, and you know how he is.
Irritating and tiresome?
Yes, exactly.
I meant you.
You got me again. So, can you fax the papers through?
No, I do all my faxing in the
God,
morning.
that's piercing.
Oh, I kind of really need them now. Krakowski won't let me into the crime scene without them, and the chief said it's a really important case. So,
Fine.
thank you, Edna.
Whatever. Hi! Constable Frangipane! I need to talk to you!
Okay. Yes, there it is.
That takes care of the permit. Guess I
Thank
don't
you.
need this posted anymore.
And off we go. Right, you gobshite.
What's the dealio, Krakowski?
Please refrain from taking that casual tone with an officer of the law, Cuddles. I have a taser, and I'm not afraid to fill in a form to apply for permission to use it. In 3 to 6 weeks.
Oh, God.
Hey, Krakowski, I'm just gonna pop inside.
Not so fast. Have you found your PI badge?
Yes.
Found the things you wanted. It was really hard.
It
I'll
wasn't.
be grateful.
Well, these both seem to check out. Pleased to meet you, P.I. Nuttabutter. I actually expected you a while ago. What with the severity of the situation?
What? I stood just... Krakowski, I swear.
The corpse is cooling, Cuddles. The crime scene awaits you.
Okay.
At least I can get to work. Now that you'll actually let me.
The law thanks you.
The law is a...
A what, citizen?
A cunt.
Lovely. The law is, lovely.
Haha, delighted to hear it. Oh, and one more thing, Cuddles. I'll be keeping that permit. Don't want you persuading your way into any other places you shouldn't be now, do we?
Fuck you.
Goodbye, Krakowski.
I'm keeping my nose on you.
Lick him.
Lick the police. Yeah, but not him, because that's how I get locked up.
Reasonable. Alright, here we are.
Ramon, I'm in. The club looks deserted, though. The only patrons in here tonight are wearing blue and carrying guns.
Cuddles! Finally.
Yeah, hiya.
Where have you been? I've been waiting here for ages.
A huge oil tanker of a police cat hovered near the entranceway, his eyes darting between the door and an even larger cat standing behind the bar. As soon as he saw me, his shoulders sagged in relief, and he hurried over, his voice unnecessarily loud.
I think if I make eye contact with that bar cat one more time, he might try to eat me.
Sorry, Detective. You can ask the nitpicky officer guarding the door why I'm late.
Okay, child. Are you going to get something to eat or not?
Out of spite, no doubt. I'm sure you didn't, say, you know, forget your badge again?
He obviously knows who I am by now. He's just choosing to be annoying.
This isn't just another case, Cuddles. We're on Montague home turf. And badges are not. That puts us on the back paw. Krakowski and I are here because we thought we might catch the Montagues doing something that they would, you know, would let us lock a couple of them up. But it's worse than that. Much worse.
Oh no.
Edgar Montague, Bartholomew's son, is dead.
Dead, murdered.
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 Cucumbers.
Well, not only that, but that starlet, Miss Kitty, has mysteriously and coincidentally vanished.
Mystery and coincidence. Huh. In my experience, you only get to pick one. So, what happened exactly?
All I know is so far is that Tinkle the Barcat, you can't miss him. He looks like someone stuck legs and arms into a mountain. He opened the club up
says
for
onto.
evening, as usual, and found the body. Needless to say, it wasn't there when he closed the night before.
And you guys heard about it through the tapped phone when he called his boss.
Well, I heard something. It's a low-quality tap. The chief saw an opportunity, and we headed right over. As soon as I got in, though, I realized it was way worse than we expected. And I called the chief on the house phone. He told me to do nothing and wait for a PI.
And here I am.
At last.
Where's the body?
It's on the other side of the room, near the stage. I'll show you when we're done yakking.
Have you finished a preliminary investigation?
Yeah. Dead mobster's kid. Oh, terribly sad. End of story.
That's it?
As soon as I learned who it was, I gave the chief a call. He said
Oh,
he'd
dear.
send a PI.
Anyway,
I was expecting
That moment.
Alfonso.
That hack?
But you'll do.
Gee, thanks. Couldn't you at least get all the staff together? Start asking some questions?
Listen carefully, Cuddles. Right now, this is a mess. And that's what I want it to stay. A mess. Not a mob war. Not with dead cats turning up in the river every morning and police being attacked in the streets. The chief told me to be paws off. and I'm happy to comply. So, no, I didn't dissemble the staff, don my monocle, point at things with my cane while yelling, aha! The telltale mark of the count to guilty. I left that for you.
You're being awfully callous tonight, Detective. A cat is dead.
No, Cuddles. A Montague is dead. There's a big difference. You don't know them like I do. Montagues are rotten and dangerous. I've seen firsthand the trouble they can cause in this city. One less of them around doesn't bother me.
Perhaps he wasn't a good cat, but I still don't think he deserved to be murdered.
There's that immutable sense of justice of yours again. I respect you, Cuddles, but you have to learn when to say he had it coming, especially in this city. In any case, the investigation is in your paws now. Rakowski and I are here until we get the crime scene photos for documentation, and then we're heading right back to HQ.
I won't let you guys down.
Some promises are easier to make before you realize how deep the muck goes, Cuddles. But thanks.
All right, time to see the unpleasantness.
Follow me.
This game isn't listed on how long to beat yet. It's too new.
Hilarious. You know, if I
only
ever
came out 2
find
days
out
ago.
who started the rumor that I lick everything,
I spotted it on one of my regular
my
old,
mind.
Surely you
completely legitimate
lick
video
their
game
face
websites.
repeatedly, you dirty licker.
And I was like, that looks cool. Check out the Steam page. Oh, it's already on my wish list. Fantastic. So here we are, with a version from Good Old Games as opposed to Steam. We look around first.
Ah, excellent. This must be where all the impossibly illegal things are handed in. Nobody's here to steal, I mean take, my coat, so I'll just keep it on. I'm guessing that a single long lick of this countertop will instantly make my blood outlawed in at least 16 countries.
What the hell was that? Right, okay, good. I just checked it back in the thing. That just happened, didn't it? There was a big flash of green. That was weird as shit. I presume my lights backed out and there wasn't some sort of fucking creature arriving from another dimension.
Nobody's had any time to clean up after last night's fun, or they just didn't care to. I prefer my alcohol identifiable. What do you get if you combine drunk patrons with open glasses of alcohol? A mess I refuse to go near. Yeah, an ostentatious display of wealth in a mobster's personal castle. Shouldn't have expected less. I guess if the running a city-wide criminal empire thing doesn't pan out, Bartholomew can just melt this down. The gold even tastes rich, like yellow chocolate.
Sounds lovely. Travel to shortcut. I am intrigued. He's not gonna... He is. Wait, what? Huh. Well, that's good to know. Let's look at these nuts.
Those peanuts are enormous. I'd love a snackums right now. Maybe take
That's a snack, not snackums.
Too. Those are some...
Bad, Kitty. Do not touch peanuts. Boss Cat's club is business, not charity. Kitty, no peanut tonight.
I love this cat's accent. Ooh.
You never expect to see some real beauty in this city, and then boom, it surprises you with
so
some.
The bar runs round, becomes an art piece, and then becomes a light? What?
It's too far to touch, but I bet it feels all warm and gooey. Lovely little light ball. I wish I could lick you.
Stain. Ooh.
That is one giant footprint. Whoa! Clue?
Is it our wolf brother?
To say, it's not that close to the body. Maybe it'll turn out to be important. I'd better take it just in case.
Cool.
I won't be able to get an imprint on this soft carpet. Don't lick the huge footprint, Cuddles. Don't you remember what happened at the dinosaur park?
I don't. I'd love to know. Oh, I can't lick the glass. I have to go into here to lick the glass.
That doesn't need a hint of expensive alcohol.
Cool. Alright, what else we got? An elevator.
That must go up to Bartholomew's office.
Willing to bet we can't use it.
It looks locked down. There's a card reader on the side, though.
What's the boy doing? I can hear him.
Oh, yuck. Oh, either nobody ever cleans this, or gold leaf tastes very different to how it looks.
Okay, let's actually get on with this.
Step away from the body, Cuddles. I can't let you anywhere near it for the time being. We need a photographer to capture the scene, just in case the Monomews accuse us of anything. I've told you, Cuddles, I can't let you near the body. We need a photographer to capture the scene before we disturb it.
Get a grip.
Fucking dog.
I'm gonna guess that the performers who stand on that stage don't go on to win any awards. I wonder if Fuzzball will approve if I hop onto the stage and do a little show. Not a butter, unplugged, maybe. I don't know. Looks like others are beating me to the punch on that one based on the worn patina.
Right, so we've achieved nothing thus far. Well, we picked up a glass, I guess. Dressing room. Mirror. Wardrobe. Is that it? Yeah. See if there's some fancy new dreads for us.
That's enough outfits to put on a school play.
Dreads.
As long as the theme was overdressing. I mean, I would look incredible in that red number, but it doesn't look to be my size. So much fluff. There's a note on here. Desiree, stop borrowing my feather boas and get your own. Oh, Kitty has claws. I don't need that. A bit of the mirror and a bit of the paper, cold and dry, mixed like a good martini or a bad hot chocolate.
Just heard the boy go upstairs, and what the fuck? There's a clock punch. Didn't notice that earlier.
Seems like Miss Kitty punched
he stubbed his toe.
but not out.
I'm pretty sure he did that last week.
I'd have to get my own card before I could do that. Oh, I hope it never comes to that. Lick a clock, get 9 years good luck, but I feel lucky enough at the moment. This door's locked. I'd need a key. This tastes and smells perfumed. Fancy.
not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the shortcut. Right, let's try this basement.
Well, that did something, but what exactly?
For God's sake.
I can just about make out. It feels so warm. Wait, did it just move?
I mean, should I be doing this?
Nope. There are blades here for sure, and a cage. I don't think I want to poke that anymore. There's a sort of pattern around the edges, and something soft. Cushion?
Who cares? I've done something. The question is, what? What have I done? Can I talk to Tinkle? I'm not sure if I can. Can I use this now? Or should we check the stage first, actually? No idea.
I can't activate this. I'm not an elevator magician.
That's helpful. One moment. We out here. And now, we back in here. Should have used this opportunity to get the fuck out. I don't like the fact I can't double click this one. Very annoying.
That might be the biggest cat I've seen in my life.
Literally could have just walked over here, couldn't I? What a tit.
Stop that. Tinkle just washed suit.
In school, the textbooks said the old saber-toothed cats were much bigger than cats are today. I never had a good idea of how large they meant. Straining my neck to look up at the monstrous bar cat before me, I finally had an idea. I just hoped he wasn't hungry. Good evening, Mr. Tinkle, is it?
Yes.
My name's Cuddles Nutterbutter. I'm investigating Edgar's death. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Tinkle minds.
I presume that's Peter. I fucking hope it is.
I ask,
But Bosscat said answer all their stupid questions, so Tinkle does. Already talked to annoying fat police cat. Now waiting to talk to you. Annoying small police cat.
I'm not with the police, but I appreciate it. I'll try not to take up too much of your valuable time.
Tinkle spent 2 weeks in shipping container to get to Meow Meow Farrington. For company, has only 10 cages of barking squirrels, you say? Yes, in pallet of evaporated milk. By end of 2 weeks, Tinkle has become numb from their endless noise and has finished milk.
Wonderful.
Okay.
You are like barking squirrel. Yip, 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 yip. Tinkle already bored. You ask question now.
2 seconds, I'm going to check. Because, you know, safety. Yep, it's fine. It's Peter.
Can you tell me what happened here?
Tinkle kicked out last customers early in morning, went home, ate dinner, fell asleep. Come back in afternoon, opened up. Found Edgar like collapsed mannequin, cold Bosscat. Then Kitty's blue friend shows up.
Oh, succinct. Was Edgar here last night?
Tinkle was surprised to see him. but has not been here for a long while, not since Gumdrop. Tinkle thought he may have given up on family. But
There's
he
a
was
rally
here,
on in New
and
Brighton
he
right
seemed happy. He did not speak to Tinkle, but he talked to others in club, then left alive.
Gumdrop?
Friend of Edgar. He is not for living anymore.
And away goes the little Fiesta. Fucking nyawn. Fun. Why are they only just starting racing at 9:30?
Do Pepe and Miss Cremiston often stay late?
No. Pepe lives in basement. He's always here like bad dream. And Dancing Kitty stays late in room. Spends all night
Apparently that's
touching
from
up
earlier.
wrinkles
Still
with
dark,
special
though.
fancy makeup. Tinkle once tried some of them. Not impressed.
Oh, come now. Your fur is positively glowing. And such pores.
Ah, hi Trav.
Anyway.
I was wondering when anyone might show
here
up.
like Pepe, the dancing kitty, I mean.
Tinkle does not know or care. Pepe has keys to all doors in club except Boss Cat, elevator, office elevator. And Dancing Kitty has key for the back door. Both come and go whenever. Dancing Kitty is sometimes here very late. If she is extra special client.
Oh, she a hoe?
Special.
Did you and Edgar get along?
Tinkle never spat on Boss Cat's son.
I'm sure he appreciated that. So you weren't friends?
Edgar was fine. Tinkle was not his friend, but he's fine.
Why didn't you like him?
Tinkle is not here for to make friends. Tinkle's boss is Big Boss Cat, not little rich brat cat. It is sad he is dead, but this is Meow Meow Farrington's. City is shark, bite, 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 always biting. Some cats die.
You mean get killed?
I like this cat.
Whatever.
He is funny.
Dancing Kitty, Platty, is missing. Any idea where she might be?
At home, or in the room, or at Porky Pete's. Tinkle has no answers. He is not paid
Porky
or to
Pete.
babysit.
Fantastic.
Do you have any information that might help me track her down?
Tinkle can tell you she is not behind bar.
Thank you. That really eliminated options.
Yeah, Tinkle is helper.
I was looking around Edgar's body, and I found a really big footprint. I don't suppose it's yours.
How big?
Like, as big as your face.
Pah! Tinkle has dainty feet. Like, ballerina Myaukel Baryshnikov. Not
there we
big
go, more
stomping
meow
feet
jokes.
like Kitty. Maybe monster footprint is yours. You understand? Because you have silly big feet like clown.
You should look for work in the hospitality industry. You've got such a charm about you.
He is working in the hospitality industry.
Are there
You
any
idiot.
staff here with huge feet?
Yet, staff all have feet as small as Kitty's teeny tiny little hands you have there. Only Boss Cat has big feet. But that makes sense because Boss Cat is boss.
I really want some peanuts. What's it gonna take to get you to let me have just a few?
Kitty has problem then. Boss Cat say that only drinking customers get peanuts. You see, free giant peanuts were big drain on Boss Cat finance.
That's easy then. Just give me a glass of your cheapest alcohol.
Cheapest alcohol is Tinkle's homemade vodka, but it would melt Kitty into seasonal bottle. Tinkle does not want to clean up pool of a sad, melted Kitty. Ugh. But it does not matter anyway. Tinkle is here to answer question tonight. Not serve drinks. No drinks for Kitty, or for anyone.
So I need to buy a drink to get some of those nice-looking peanuts, but you aren't selling any, so what can I do?
Nothing. Like Tinkle, you must face the night sober.
Hilarious.
You look like you work out a lot. You got any tips? I've tried lifting weights, but nothing gets stronger, except my desire to not lift weights again.
Weights? Pah! Lifting is for kittens and invalids. And kitten invalids. In his home, Tinkle did not lift weights for exercise. He crushed. Tinkle was crushing champion in home city for 2 years in a row. Crushing is best workout for biggest, strongest muscles. Is better than this smooshing, huh? Yeah, you know, huh? Or bashing. It's for children, it's for small people who've muscle which is very small and cannot grow big, like Tinkle.
There's a competition for crushing things. What do you crush?
Metal cans, large rocks, abandoned cars, how you say, hope.
Wow, you take it seriously, huh?
Ah. Before Tinkle gets a job at Nitty Kitty, he was judge of many Meow Meow Farrington talent search shows. He crushed many dreams. He's excellent training.
Does Meow Meow Farrington have talent?
Not anymore. Tinkle was very thorough.
What kind of things can you crush, Tinky?
Everything. Big hard things and small hard things. Also, average size hard things.
And,
so this will come in handy later.
Soft things? Can you, I don't know, smush them into...
Never. Tinkle is proud crusher for life. Did someone tell Kitty that Tinkle is a smusher? Is lies. No bashing for Tinkle, no smushing. Only crush.
Okay, got it. Only crush. Wow, you are scary. When you came in this morning, was there anything that caught your eye apart from Edgar? Anything suspicious, I mean?
Tinkle sees nothing strange, but he did feel something. Babushka Kazvania said there are spirits. They are restless. She said they could feel something bad happen last night.
Yeah, I felt that too when that weird fucking green flash of light happened.
Yet, foolish Kitty. Tinkle would never bring family here. The food is bad. And dancing Kitty sings like barking squirrel with you say, throat infection. Plus, babushka is how you say, dead.
I think you misunderstand that word. Dead is not alive. Gone to the big scratching post in the sky. That sort of thing.
Tinkle know what he said. Babushka Kazvania passed away a long time ago. Now she speak to Tinkle from beyond. In life, she is powerful medium. In afterlife, still. She speak to other spirits to tell Tinkle what they say, but only to Tinkle. Tinkle is her link. Tinkle is small.
Are you sure? You definitely look like an extra large.
You are ignorant, like this whole city. You know of cats that speak to the dead, yes? They are mediums. Tinkle speak to dead babushka only, and she speak to other spirit for him. So Tinkle is not medium, but is one step away. Tinkle is small.
I am learning so much tonight.
I mean, I get it. It's a joke. They're mediums. He's not as good, so he's a small. That's the joke.
I'm pretty intrigued by this connection you have with your grandmother.
Family is everything where Tinkle come from. Very important to be close to family.
So close that you still speak after death?
For why not? Tinkle is grateful. Babushka Kazvania is very wise. Tinkle can continue to learn from her even though she is gone. And he gets to hear all important gossip from spiritual realm.
Oh, hot goss from the afterlife. Lay it on me.
Yet, Tinkle does not like that you use this word, goss. Tinkle thinks Kitty is not a sassy 13-year-old girl cat.
Is your grandmother's ghost here now? Is Edgar's ghost with her?
She is always here. She says, "Niet, Edgar is not there." But that does not mean he is not dead. He is probably in different area of afterlife. Perhaps at the nail salon. Babushka also say Tinkle must be careful. Of you.
Of me? That's ridiculous.
Da, she said your eyes are big, but your hands are teeny tiny. They look at Tinkle's peanuts.
As if. What's use would I have for those big, salted, shiny-looking peanuts? Just sitting over there in their bowl, whispering, "Cutters, cutters, rescue us." Yeah.
This is so
Do
fucking
not
weird.
touch peanuts, Kitty.
Right, okay. I need a photographer.
Don't go
I
anywhere.
think I remember
I might
that
have
from
more
about
questions
3
later.
years ago. Come on, move faster. Right, let's have a mooch around this alleyway now. Lots to see.
The Crying Gerbil presents Flaccid Levitating Pumpkin live, playing tracks from their debut
Flaccid
album
Pumpkin.
West of
Ugh.
Forever and also Upside Down, featuring Grimstunk Hagfederer on vocals. Oh boy. It's been stuck on there for so long, I'll never peel it off.
Are you sure? Because there's definitely a shadow underneath it, implying that it's not really attached that well at all.
It's the dirtiest thing I've ever seen, so no.
Very well. Here is a pool of water.
It's ironic how pretty the reflection in that puddle is, given that there was likely a whole family of rats bathing in it earlier. I could scoop some up if I really wanted to, I guess, if I needed to contract some awful diseases. How did he die, Tabby? Well, the doctor says he somehow got sick from 80 different horrible things at once.
I have a glass. Can I use the glass?
That doesn't need...
Not that, with the water.
I don't want to see all the gross things in that water.
Apparently not. Right, let's look at this old
An interesting
machine.
little machine.
What? What?
An interesting little machine.
Oh, God. Taste Otron.
That didn't do anything. That didn't... That didn't do... Looks like I could insert something there. Not right now. Maybe later when I have something to insert here. I don't want to lick that.
Why not?
I don't think... I'm pretty sure this'll turn it on.
Here's a Tastatron. Yep. Good. Personality. Oh, fuck off. Worry about that later then.
One cat's trash is another cat's second-hand trash. Gotta get my paws dirty if I hope to get anywhere.
Fuck's sake. You idiot.
A bag full of gears? Well, that doesn't look like trash. I'll grab that. And an old shoe with a name on it. Larry. Oh dear. Larry lost his boot. Maybe I can return it to him. Second worst time I've fallen into trash. Wait. No, yeah. Second.
Boot and components.
Do not lick. There's a sign for that? Why on this? Who's going around putting these up?
Alright. What else we got? Nothing. Back area.
I should keep away from there. That takes you straight to Murder Death Street. I avoid that part of town if I can. They're so aggressive about upselling furniture to you. No, too dangerous. Showing your tongue there is considered a sign of weakness.
Okay, right, I think I've exhausted every option. Oh, wait, no, there's a sign.
That's a bit misleading. All the booze in this town is cheap, except the imported stuff.
That is everything, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah.
I'm all good on brandy right now. Billy's still half full. Mom always said, cheap signs mean a high chance of contracting a disease. Never knew what she meant until now.
Right.
Give me the load.
Cuddles, stop saying nonsense words at me. Don't you have things to do?
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let us converse with her. I feel like she might be a voice of reason in this game.
hey, Tabs.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, investigations are ongoing.
Right, good, nothing.
Thanks, Tabby.
Okay. There's a code in there, maybe. Clues. Turn off the lights. Okay. So all the things I need are in here. I feel like I already tried touching all of this shit.
Hello? It feels... That doesn't seem... There are blades here. Look at all the nothing I can see.
I swear she's a fucking moron. Okay, that's what it was. Does the switch have any relation to stuff in here?
Still not sure what this does, but it... Hello? It feels... That doesn't seem... There are blades. There's a sort of pattern around... There's a sort of pattern around the edge. Oh, wood. Oh, varnish. Oh, gross.
Pick things in the dark.
Sweaty.
Can't wait to work out what I've been doing.
Papers. Oh, is it a paper mache station? I love those. Metal bars? Is this a tiny prison? I'll pop in my magic night vision contact lenses. Look at all the... This piece of black... I can just...
This doesn't work. Oh wait, there's one right here.
I can't make... Ah! Who are you, and why are you screaming at me?
I'm Pepe, and you screamed at me! Oh, I got a fright!
No, I got a fright. I turn on the light, and you're just lurking there in the dark, all creepy-like. Why didn't you say something sooner?
I wasn't sure who you were, my cat. I thought you might be a mousy minion of... the Thems. Or even the Thems themselves.
The Thems? What the thems?
Yeah, my cat. The thems. They watch, they see, they observe. Completely undetectable, but everywhere. Listening in with their secret microphones while their squeaky experiments run amok.
Wow, there's a whole lot going on there, but to pick up on one point, if they're undetectable, how do you know they're there?
My cat, that's exactly the sort of question that makes the thems come for you. I know because they steal my mail. People send me mail all the time, but I don't get any of it. And as if that wasn't enough, they steal my robot friends too.
Well, this is going to be a fascinating conversation.
We could just not have the conversation.
As my panicked breathing slowed, I got a chance to look at the strange cat who'd startled me. He had some kind of bizarrely shaped hat on, and his eyes darted around like they were chasing invisible mice. When he wasn't speaking, his lips still moved like he was murmuring things to himself. I wondered where this is going to lead, if anywhere. I'm here to investigate the death of Edgar Montemute, and I have a few questions for you.
Yeah, my cat. I know exactly what happened.
Was it the thems?
That's fantastic. What happened?
Well, my cat, it went down like this. I was cleaning up like I always do, sweeping and wiping and making things shine. You gotta make it look good for the big boss, you know? I just finished collecting all the hidden microphones that the thems planted in the club recently, and came back down here to dispose of them when I heard some thumping upstairs. So I go to peek out.
And
there he was, my cat. Big as a big thing. Thumping along, arms swinging, massive head sweeping back and forth, looking for new victims with those horrible, dead eyes of his.
Who?
Cat, don't you listen? Mozilla! I saw him, clear as whiskers on my face. He was here, and he must have killed that cat right before he stole his face.
You saw him? Mousezilla? I mean, with Edgar's body?
I saw the whiskered monstrosity, yeah, but that's all I remember for sure. I got such a fright I fainted. Didn't see anything else until I woke up at the bottom of the stairs. I was real shaken, my cat, I'll tell you that. I just calmed down when I heard noises at the door. I thought Mozilla was coming to finish the job. So I turned the lights off, and I kept very still.
I have so many more questions. You're saying Edgar was killed by Mousezilla. Mousezilla isn't real. You know, he's just an urban legend, a giant mouse that roams the city at night, hunting cats. Come on.
He ain't no legend, my cat. The killer mouse is very real, and he stalks the streets of the city, exacting his revenge on the citizens for the evils of those who made him. He was here, and if he didn't prefer his victims awake, he'd have kidnapped me.
He was made by whom?
By the thems.
Oh, fuck off with the thems.
The controllers, my cat. Those who lurk in the shadows and stretch their tentacles into every pie.
Stretch their... Right, okay. Just to summarize where we are. You're saying that a secret cabal of dessert-loving cephalopods created a gigantic mouse driven by vengeance.
And by face jealousy.
How many reps we can do.
And that. Yeah,
well,
sure.
This guy chat shit.
And they unleashed it on the city.
But not unleashed! It escaped! Their feline experiments finally proved too much for him, and with his monstrous strength, he broke free of their secret underground experimentation lab, mad with pain and an unnatural desire
to kill a single solitary cat in a club run by the most dangerous crime boss in the city.
And I'm not counting.
You're getting it, my cat. This is just the beginning. Soon Mozilla will be a name nobody will forget.
I kind of wish I could forget this conversation.
So do I. Oh, good, we're going. There's actually some fucking weight to that. Who'd have thought weights were heavy?
You know what, I'm not sure I follow the part about his face being stolen.
That's right, my cat. Mozilla.
I clearly need to just go to the gym with the boy because he goes every fucking day.
To be as normal as the rest of us, but unable to, due to his hideous form. He hunts down cats and steals their faces! He's a faceophile!
Right. The thing is, I could see Edgar's body when I walked in, and it very much still has a face.
Nuh-uh, my cat. That's not his face. It just looks like his face.
I think you'll find that's one of the main uses of a face.
Mousezilla is a weapon of the thems. They replace cats' faces with their own versions, stuffed full of listening devices and cameras. They're watching us all through stolen faces.
I'm guessing you take a whole heap of drugs.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds legit.
I couldn't help but admire your very, unique hat.
What hat?
The one on your head?
That's not a hat, my cat. Does it look like a hat?
Well, yes. In every possible way. If it's not a hat, what is it?
It's a symbol, my cat, of the truth! Hats cover you, they protect you. This does the opposite. It unprotects you. It uncovers your mind.
Fuck is he saying?
So you can see what's been right in front of you all your life.
Oh boy, okay.
This world, my cat, it ain't a globe. It's a pyramid.
Pyramid? The world is pyramid-shaped?
You got it. We live on a giant pyramid.
Well, that's a sentence.
Yes,
first
it is.
question, are we right on the tip of it? If so, surely we'd slide down the sides? The cat tapped the side of his nose with a knowing look and smirked at me as if he had avoided a clever trap.
You won't get our secrets that easily, my cat. You gotta become a paid member of the Pyramid Society first.
Oh god, there's a society.
Pyramid Society?
That's it, my cat. Become a proud pyramid head.
I wish he'd stop saying my cat as well.
The nature of our reality, defeating the nefarious schemes of the them through pyramidal truths. Do you want to join as member number 2? You'll be second in command.
Gosh, you know, normally I would, but I just signed up for an archery magazine. So.
It's all right, my cat. I'll be here when you're ready. Truth can be scary.
You're scary.
Oh god. It goes on.
Oh god, about getting rid of hidden microphones.
Yep. The thems put them everywhere. When I clean up, I help the boss out. Get rid of them all. Chuck them right in the trash bin out back. I hope they like listening to rats.
If these microphones are hidden, how do you know what they look like? The cat pointed a finger at his nose and took a deep sniff.
The nose knows, my cat. I can sniff them out. Can always smell a secret listening device. That's why the thems ain't got me yet.
Yep, that's definitely why.
Plus, some of them make a noise. You hear a weird noise somewhere? It's probably a secret microphone, sure as sugar.
Not perhaps just an ordinary noise made by, dozens of common items?
Nope. Secret microphone.
Do you have any ideas about the identity of the thems? What branch of government are they from?
What? Don't talk crazy now, my cat. They're not from the government. The government is doing an admirable job under difficult and complex fiscal conditions both domestically and abroad, and should be applauded for their stable and progressive policies.
The craziest thing he said so far.
Different follow-up.
It's those cubists who are stealing our thoughts and trying to control our actions. The nutcases who think the world is a cube. Their denial of pyramid truths is why Mousezilla was able to escape their labs and unleashed upon the poor citizens of Meow Meow Furrington. You don't want them knowing that you know about them, though. Not everyone has the right thought-repelling headgear. Plus, you gotta take it off when you shower. So just call them the thems. They can't decode that with their cube magic. Ha ha!
Wow. Sorry, did you say cubists?
Yep. A bunch of insane squares who think the world is a cube, not a pyramid. Can you believe it? I like calling them squares, because I know they don't like it. They've had it in for my pyramid society for ages. They're afraid of my truths.
So your pyramid society has a rival society of cubitarians?
2 secs. Oh, God. You carry on calling and I carry on answering. Right, as we were.
Say the world is a cube, and they're plotting your demise.
Cubists! But yes! Six-sided crazies, the lot of them! If you ever meet some, I suggest you just walk away.
Believe me, it's crossed my mind a few times now. Can you tell me anything about Edgar? Before he was killed, I mean.
Well, I know that Bartholomew loved him a lot. Enough that I don't think he realized that his son hadn't turned out much like him.
Care to elaborate?
I like working for Bartholomew. And yeah, I know what he does. He's still a good boss. But Edgar, I gave him a pamphlet once, my cat. He stood still for a long time reading it. I thought he was gonna get it, but he finished it and tore it up in front of me. Told me to stop wasting time on that trash and spend more time cleaning up the real trash.
There went the weird green
So
flash again.
You were not a fan.
Once I finished cleaning up the mess he made out there, I'm not gonna think about him ever again, my cat.
So, when I was feeling around in the darkness and I leaned in for a lick...
Yep.
It's just that licking is how I make sense of the world sometimes, you know, and...
Yep.
I mean, it'll dry up soon, I'm sure. And you taste great. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just mean that if I had to lick a stranger in pitch blackness again, well, I'd pick you.
My ear is still damp.
I am so sorry. Anything new on the thems?
No new microphones yet, my cat. But I'm gonna stay vigilant.
Talk later.
Right, well,
hey,
let's take
what
this.
are you doing?
I want to polish this key. Gosh, little key, how'd you get so dirty? You need a good washing.
The key looks fine to me. Leave it alone.
All right, look, I'm investigating, and I think I need this.
No, you don't.
I'll have you know, there are 2 police cats upstairs. I'll call them down here if I have to.
Go for it. I've been defending against the forces of cubic disorder for years. Do you think a few police cats bother me?
Fine, you called my bluff on that, but I still need it.
No! That's the skeleton key for the whole club. The big boss will have my fur for a bedspread if I let you take that.
Why is it just sitting out in the open then?
So I can keep an eye on it. Putting things in drawers is exactly what the thems want you to do.
For fuck's sake.
Delicious, desirable key. Can I taste your secrets?
Apparently not.
Wow, that awesome-looking key definitely opens like a treasure chest or something. It's on that special cushion and everything. I've got to have it.
Can we get a replica or something? What have we got around here? Let's look at this stuff.
A collection of papers about the thems. Well, this piece of paper says proposal to replace circular manhole covers with pyramids. So I'll just leave that there. I'll limit my lick to this coffee stain. Oh, no, that's not coffee.
Gross.
Red thread between random papers. Always a good sign. I don't want to start pulling on those threads, as it were. Tracing these threads with my tongue would be like mouth cardio.
Everyone needs mouth cardio. Just the couch, then.
Oh, I hope he doesn't live down here, Ramon. But I fear I already know the answer. It doesn't look nearly as comfortable as the one in my office. On balance, what percentage of that couch is likely to be dandruff and bits of skin? Actually, if I have to ask, too much.
Reasonable. A printing press.
A printing press? What is this doing here?
Printing those pamphlets, I
This
imagine.
thing doesn't seem to be operational. It looks almost brand new, though. Oh, here's a panel I can open.
Good. Open the panel.
I've tasted the inky rainbow, and it's really not a party. That looks like a maintenance panel. Well, it's finally happened. All those muffins have made my fingers too fat to undo the screws on a straight
We have a coin.
down machine. Tabby said this day would come.
When in doubt, use coin on screwdriver things, right?
Hey, this coin fits perfectly into the screw. This might work. That's done it. That looks like a... Aha! That wasn't too tricky.
Aha!
Just a bunch of gears. What could you...
Well, fuck me, I wonder.
If there's anywhere these components would fit, it's in there. Maybe these components can be moved around.
Well, yeah, presumably. Doesn't look overly complicated because everything's got a different size, right? Is this right? That's not fucking right. I'll go there. I'm gonna go with that. I mean, it seems to work. How do I know, though? Press the button.
I think that's done it. Let's turn it on and see. Ah!
Awesome.
Ow, what was that? Is this a printer or a cannon? Yeah!
Back for catfuckery. Is this fixing the boiler? Yes, it would appear so. Welcome back.
Nutter Butter, mechanic at large.
Basically, nothing has occurred in the chat since you left. The child cracked on for a bit. Trevor arrived, so point and click, and then immediately left.
Never mind. Your printing press is fixed, by the way, but it wasn't broken accidentally. Someone definitely sabotaged it.
I knew it! It was the Dems for sure! But now, thanks to you, I can get back to printing my pamphlets.
Yay.
Some sort of manual for a machine, perhaps for the printing press? So much machine oil. How long was that in there? Some sort of manual.
No, that's the thing outside. See, this is relevant. 895 254. Nope.
That's not the right code.
Huh. Huh.
That's not the right.
Well, here's the thing. 895 2. Oh, right, 254. 895.
That's not the right code.
254.
That's not the right code.
Well, yeah, it is though, because that's the only thing that's here. Right, let's consult this. Oh, I could just turn the lights off again. That's not what I wanted though, is this? What? X minus Y? Where does it say that?
I don't think...
Oh, is that a dash? Fuck's sake. So what is it? 641? Is it 641?
Yeah, that did it.
Yes.
The little machine came alive, glowing with expectation. It seemed old, but in good working order, and already chatty.
Oh. Hello.
Hi there. My name's Cuddles. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Storn.
Storn? Oh, I see. The letters on your casing. Your manual says you're called Tastatron.
Yeah, but we don't know what that is, so Pepe just calls me Storn.
I see. What are you doing in this nasty alleyway, Storn? Did the Cubalones leave you here?
Cubalones? I'm afraid I don't know that word, Mr. Cuddles. Actually, I don't know a lot of things. I'm no good for anything.
Are you all
Good.
right?
Thank you for turning me on again, but I thought if I turned myself off, it might wipe my memory.
But it didn't?
I still remember everything.
I'm going to take a wild guess. Is this related to the printing press that Pepe bought?
You've met it. It's that big chunky metal floozy with its fancy noises and its ability to print papers.
Not a fan, then.
The fan and I are on excellent terms. It's just that hulking metallic mistress that Pepe has shacked up with. Ruined everything. It was just Pepe and I in the beginning. Cat and machine versus the world. I can't do much, but I kept him company. And then it came along. And now Pepe spends all his time with it! Printing pamphlets! He never used to need pamphlets! He just needed me!
Okay.
So you sabotaged the press and ran away. That makes more sense than a Cubolo stealing you.
Is that what Pepe thinks? That I was stolen? By whatever a Cubolo is?
Yes, and he thinks the thief left your manual shoved into the press to mock him. He's quite upset. He really misses you.
He does?
Oh, yes. He considers you his one true friend, like family, he said. He even asked me to find you and bring you back, seeing as I'm a private investigator. For some reason, I agreed.
Oh, that makes my circuits fizz, Mr. Cuddles.
This is so weird.
That is wonderful news. But I can't.
I understand. I'm also falling in love with this dank, greasy alleyway full of trash and nasty unidentified things. Look, there's a rat pulling a sled made out of toothpicks and old dental floss.
No, Mr. Cuddles, that's not why. I just don't feel that I can go back until I have a reason to.
Well, Pepe seems to enjoy your company and misses you a lot. Isn't that enough?
Not anymore, Mr. Cuddles. I desire more. You have seen my manual. It's faded and torn now, but it was quite lengthy. Clearly, I had many functions and abilities. What could I be capable of if I had my full
Socks are coming off.
memories? I bet I could do way more than some stupid printing press. No, I cannot return to Pepe until
I'm gonna do something really weird now and show you my socks.
Let's say you're an investigator. Perhaps you can
As
help
soon as
me
this
find
bit
my
shuts up.
purpose.
You know, there's a dead body lying inside. Yeah, actually, sure. Yeah, why not?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Cuddles. That would be wonderful.
But is it more wonderful than the anonymous alley liquid seeping into my shoes right now?
It's me sock. Look, it's patriotic. I am being patriotism. There is a cup of tea and a teapot and obviously the Queen. And rain. And what is that, Wimbledon supposed to symbolise? Big Ben. A fucking phone box which is white for some reason. Heart with Union Jack, kind of. I guess the blue is meant to be from the blue sock. And I've got matching boxes on, of course. It's all part of a set from On That Ass. Subscription service for boxes and socks. I thought, I'll wear those today because the Queen is dead. I had a shower yesterday and I put on some boxes and socks that had crowns all over. I'm super fucking patriotic. Anyway.
Hey, Storn, I don't suppose you happen to know anything about a cat named Edgar Montemute?
Forgive me, Mr. Cuddles, but I don't know who that is. Is he a friend of yours?
Not a friend, no. He's lying inside, rather dead.
Oh no. Someone should look into that.
Yes, someone should. So you need to know your purpose before you'll go back to Pepe.
Yes, Mr. Cuddles. I need to know why I was created. I cannot merely be your plastic pal who's fun to be with, as my manual claims.
I'll keep looking.
Why not just read the manual?
Chat later, Storn.
I mean, it's a big manual, right? Just turn the page. I feel that it's meant to be... Well, should we lick it?
Tastes like paper and printer ink. Gross.
Useless.
Maybe I'll just nibble on an aglet. A hint of...
Ooh, a cloud. Off it goes. An
interesting little machine that...
Is this how you taste things, Mr. Cuddles? It seems error-prone.
Whatever. Let's go down here and turn the lights off so I can take that key.
Yeah, where'd the lights go? Zoink!
In a bit, fuckles. Right. Let's start by going backstage.
Bingo! A key. Who would have thought? That's what a key does.
Okay. Only 3 things to look at here, which is fine by me.
A menagerie of sprays, ointments, and whatever's in that jar. Is that jam? It's like a very sexy mad scientist's lab. I'd better not touch anything in case it explodes and gets sexy all over me. Do you want glitter tongue, Cuddles? Because that's how you get glitter tongue.
Alright, Archer, calm down.
Oh, what a fancy outfit. Is that what the rich cats wear in their
what Ric Flair wears, you dickhead.
You know. Why, good evening, Lady Crumpington. Another benefit for the tiny windswept orphans trust?
2 hours and 24 minutes.
Yes, they do so love getting blown over, the poor tykes. Oh. Yeah.
Kingfisher! Attempt to drink more tomorrow.
Whoa, that thread count. Whew, it's crazy high. I think the
Hey,
count
Paul.
of my jacket is 4.
How you doing,
Maybe
buddy?
5.
Cheers. In fact, proper camera. Cheers. This is actually cold. What a treat. Yes, that will do.
Oh, someone clearly cares a lot about their appearance. Meanwhile, I don't even have a mirror at home. This look is all natural.
I'll be honest, Paul, you're going to be very lucky to get a reply this evening.
And pose, and twirl, and...
According to that, we've got numbers in, but no one's talking tonight.
Absolutely covered with perfume residue. Good grief. You could spread that on a sandwich.
That being said, there's Rita. 15 days to go, and then... oh, fuck yeah, it's coming up. London. Oh, look, things are here now. Were they there before?
Now look, a whole bunch of unremarkable chests. They're locked, but I don't care what's in there. Dry wood just isn't worth the effort. I learned that the summer I spent in a log cabin. That's a big chest, latched closed.
Open it, then.
Ramon, there's a lot of stuff in here, but no missing cat. Maybe she left some clues in one of these chests.
Yes. Oh, fucking hell. Is this a cutscene? There fucking is someone in there. See?
Miss Cremiston, are you all right?
I
Put yourself the crappiest top to go down there as well. I feel bad on my team.
Don't worry.
Why'd you buy a shit top and not a good one?
You have been rescued by the city's foremost private investigator.
Alfonso is here?
Alfonso, you really want to be rescued by that hack? He can't... No. My name's Cuddles Nutterbutter.
Oh, I see. Thank you for saving me, Mr. Nutterbutter. But how did you know I was here?
Well, I'm here to investigate the murder, and...
What?
Oh, of course. Miss Cremiston, I'm sorry to inform you that we found a body upstairs, and it is Edgar Montemue, and he is...
We're downstairs right now?
She dropped her head and turned away, and I could hear her taking deep breaths before turning back to face me, tears brimming in her shadowed eyes.
Oh, Edgar.
Lots of words instead of animations.
Dear Edgar. It was always going to end like this.
Ms. Cremiston, are you saying you expected Edgar to be murdered?
Oh, Cuddles. May I call you Cuddles? I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that this might happen eventually. This isn't the first time there's been a murder in the club since I've worked here. The Montemues attract danger.
Miss Cremiston, we've been wondering where you are, and finding you in a chest, well, it leaves me with a lot of questions. Can we speak?
Of course, Cuddles. And please, call me Desiree. Desiree, kitty.
My heart's still thudding from adrenaline. I took in the cat that had sprung forth like an apparition from the depths of the chest. She was beautiful, remarkably so. I felt my heart thud extra hard, but this time, it wasn't from shock.
Bastard.
So why were you hiding in there, and what were you afraid of when I opened it?
The slash of the knife? A gunshot? Oh, Cuddles, you can imagine the things I've seen. Working in a place like this, there's always a feeling of being on borrowed time. And last night, I thought it was all finally gonna catch up to me.
I see. Can you give me details?
It's all a bit jumbled, sugar, but I can try. Well, after I retired to my room last night, I needed to relax. It was a busy night. Edgar paid us an unexpected visit. Wonderful, Edgar. Oh, I was so happy to see him. Oh, it had all left me quite exhausted, however. And I took a few little helpers to encourage me to relax.
Drugs!
She looked around furtively, as if expecting someone to leap out suddenly from behind one of her racks of clothes.
Please, Cuddles, you must keep that to yourself. Bartholomew is terribly strict with us, and if he knew I had a little habit, I'd count myself grateful to only be fired.
Oh, my lips are sealed, Desiree.
You have my deepest gratitude, Cuddles. So, I had taken a couple of my little helpers and lay down to let them do their work. It was late, I know, because I heard Tinkle locking up after 3 a.m. at least. I'm not sure how much longer I rested before I heard Edgar's voice in the passageway outside.
So you're saying you saw Edgar alive after the club was closed for the night?
I didn't see him. No. My door was shut, so I only heard his voice, but I could never mistake it. And he wasn't alone.
Who was with him?
I'm afraid I don't have a name, Cuddles. But I recognized the voice. I'd heard it only hours before, you see. There was a cat in the club last night. Big, muscled, thuggish. Oh, we get so many like him, I wouldn't have normally even noticed. But Edgar was around, and I couldn't take my eyes off him. So I noticed when he drifted over to where the stranger sat and began speaking furtively to him. I don't know what they said, but I know what the setup for something illegal looks like.
And what makes you think it was illegal?
Well, Edgar was a Montemue, and the thug was a thug. It was dark, but I'm sure I saw Edgar lean in at one point, as if receiving something from his friend. When he finished speaking to the stranger, Edgar wandered over to speak to Tinkle. The stranger got up to leave soon after, and that's when I heard his voice. He passed my stage on his way out. He tossed a few notes at me, told me to keep up the good work. His voice.
She shuddered, her rumpled clothes shimmering in the light.
Such an unpleasant one, Sugar. The sort I imagine people hear just before concrete boots pull them down to the bottom of the ocean. I recognized it instantly when I heard it again, outside my door.
So Edgar left the club after meeting a strange cat, and then returned later that evening with the same cat.
Just so, Cuddles. I got such a fright when I heard them. Their voices were raised, and the stranger was threatening Edgar.
Well, what was he saying?
Forgive me if I don't repeat the terrible things he said, Cuddles. They froze my blood. And in my panic, I climbed into the first hiding place I could think of. This trunk. But then it latched closed from the outside, and I found myself trapped. Until I was saved by the most handsome detective in the city.
Oh, hey, you, me? Oh, I'm just doing my job. Thank you, Desiree. Desiree, if you can remember any other details about what you heard, it would be invaluable.
Will be, that's what that says.
It feels vile to think back to it. Now I know it led to sweet Edgar's
Oh, God, just get on with it.
But between the threads, I think I heard Edgar say he would have the goods. So, doesn't that mean it involved drugs?
Well, what makes you think that?
Well, isn't that what drug dealers do, Sugar? Speaking code. Waxing the goods, they say, or climbing the untied curtains.
I'm not sure either of those are a drug thing, Desiree. In fact, if those are some of the things that they said, they may have just been arranging to swap some second-hand furniture or something.
No.
Sounds reasonable.
Cuddles. Cats who look like that don't have respectable day jobs. If he moves furniture, probably has a body concealed in it.
Sounds legit.
Could Edgar have been involved with something illegal? Well, worse than what the Montamues already do, I mean?
I always suspected it. But when Gumdrop died...
Who the fuck is Gumdrop?
Sure of it.
Wait, say that again? Gumdrop? Who's Gumdrop?
Exactly.
Gumdrop was one of Edgar's friends. Another rich cat. Living a life the rest of us can barely imagine. He came into the club a lot. Till he died of a nip overdose a few months ago. And you know how these criminal cats are, Sugar. Whatever one of them is into, the others are too. I'm certain Edgar was involved with drugs.
Okay.
Did Edgar frequent the club regularly?
I saw him once a week or so, Sugar. But that was before his long
Oh, good news, by the way. I saw Steph earlier, and he said he is going to lend me Demon Souls for PS5, specifically so that I can stream it, because he wants to laugh at me dying over and over again. So,
But he talked about all the things
yay.
he bought. Cars, boats, fancy watches. He didn't even wear a watch. Never tipped any of the help in the club either. Not Tinkle, not Pepe, or me.
I don't know why Steph's not on Twitter anymore. It'd be really useful to tag him into things.
Like what he had was something he was entitled to. He clearly got all the money he wanted from Daddy Montague. But none of us ever saw a single shabloon of it. The two of them probably sat there, laughing and throwing money in the air, admiring antique swords and staring at a map of Firth, imagining all the places they would visit.
You mentioned that last night was different, though, right? He didn't go to his father's office?
No, he hung around the main area, talking, laughing, being normal.
Interesting. Okay, I have some questions about you, personally.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have, Cuddles.
I'm told you do things here.
Yes, Cuddles. I do things. Do those things make you uncomfortable?
No. I'm just, I'm curious, I guess, about, how, how you end up in that line of, work.
Are you asking what hiring agency I used to get this job? Or which choices I made in life to find myself having to work for a criminal?
The second one.
This is a hard city, Sugar. Surely I don't need to tell you that. I've made the choices I needed to survive. Are they worse than the choices Bartholomew has made? What has he done with his life? Built
There's
an
so
empire
much
founded
talking.
on exploitation, caused suffering and pain, caused death. Would his son be lying dead out there if he hadn't made the choices he made?
Oh, I can see you have some strong opinions.
Outrageous amounts of talkies.
Choice, Sugar. What I know, I've learned the hard way because I had to. These are the facts. I make cats happy in a city that makes life real hard if you play by the rules. So, I bend them. I give cats what they're looking for to make their days bearable. I have sacrificed to get what little I have. What has Bartholomew done? Threaten, steal, and murder? He doesn't ever make a personal sacrifice. Others always pay his price. He's the one that made Meow Meow Furrington what it is today. It's his fault, Sugar. So if poor Edgar's death stirs some small spark of despair in that stony heart of his, maybe it wasn't for nothing.
So, what you're saying is...
We all make decisions, Cuddles. And I do not regret mine.
Very well.
So, your real name is Platty...
I prefer not to use that name, Cuddles, if you don't mind. It reminds me of worse days.
Alright. Why that particular stage name, then?
I put an attractive face on the Montemew's dirty dealings. Attractive faces need attractive names. Does his face not make you think of desire?
Yeah, yeah.
Stumble over your words a bit more, pal.
It's very, How well did you know Edgar?
Quite well. We were an item, on and off.
Can I ask how long that was going on?
Jealous? For a few years. Nothing regular, you understand? He was around, I was around. We found time for one another.
Did he ever mention anything about his family's work? Anything that might have indicated he was getting into some sort of trouble?
We didn't spend our time together talking about things as boring as work, Cuddles. We didn't spend much of it.
They were fucking, Cuddles. Cat fucking.
Okay, let's
with
move
the whole
on.
spiky dick thing.
Questions.
Hook dick.
Okay, well,
weird.
Thanks for the information.
Cats
Desiree.
are weird.
I feel like I'd have to pay for that privilege. The most elegant cat I've ever seen.
Is this still a thing? I mean, it claims to be. Punch card.
Hey, what's this weird thing? A punch card shaped like a hamburger? That's just adorable! Alright, I'm keeping that.
That's got a face on it.
Yeah, the most I could do is stick my tongue through those little holes, but why?
Can we put the card into the machine outside? I bet maybe. Fucking shortcut, come on. I'm gonna find out at the very least.
Storn, look, I found this punch card. It looks like it might be a fit for the slot on your front.
A punch card? Those are made for machines. Like me! Let's see what it does. Oh, I'm so excited. Mr. Cuddles? That feels a bit... Oh my goodness. Oh, I had no idea. Assimilating algorithms. Color emitter activated. Deploying optical mass sensors. Carbohydrate shamer online.
Storn, is everything fine?
Restoring memory banks. Complete.
Why would you buy one?
Mr. Cuddles.
You nutter. Oh my god, what is happening?
Yeah, have I, Storn?
Indeed. You have restored my full potential. Before, I was limited, but now I taste all. My true purpose has been revealed.
And what might that be, Storn?
I exist to tell cats if their food choices are wise. I can analyze any food, any drink, animal, vegetable, mineral, or Pop-Tart. If it can be consumed, it can be sampled, for I do not merely detect taste. I am taste.
Oh, wow. You've
Great.
become Super Storn. Can you fly? Shoot lasers from your eyes? Can you turn into a car?
No.
Okay. Guess that other stuff is good too.
Cheese.
So, you'll
Petrol.
Eventually, Mr. Cuddles, I have much taste data to integrate, and it will take time. I will return to Pepe when I am done. As thanks, you may return to me when you wish to analyze any substances that you require additional information about.
I have a glass.
Storn, if the taste of food somehow comes up during this murder investigation, you'll be the first person or robot I come to. Do I just show the food to you, or?
Place any edible substance into the taste buddy on top of me. Moments later, my algorithms shall discern both the flavors it contains and its caloric content.
What about
I
the
will also
protein?
perform an optical scan to determine if it is wise for you to consume it.
That's a very specific function.
Such is the purpose for which the taste masters of Kree have fashioned me.
Got it.
Taste be with you, Mr. Cuddles.
Well, that was weird. Here, have the glass.
Storn won't care about this flavorless thing.
Why? Alright, what about this boot?
Machine.
Useless. I have nothing then, do I?
Are you familiar with all of these tastes, Storn?
Yes, Mr. Cuddles. I know
Then
the
again.
tastes of over 900 alcoholic drinks, excluding the ones with cute umbrellas.
Fascinating. Okay, so we've achieved... Well, shit, son, I don't know. There is another door, though, which is to the elevator, which is over here. So let's start making our way over there. And then do that. I assume this is going to work?
That won't work. The elevator seems to be unlocked with a swipe card of some kind.
Rubbish! Right, talk to this cunt. Because wasn't I looking for a photographer or something? I think that's what I needed.
Gosh, he's so young. He barely looks older than me.
Yeah, well, he didn't stand a chance with a mobster for a father.
Why can't I investigate the body? I'm here, you're here. It'll be done in no time.
We can't take shortcuts tonight, Cuddles. You need to wait for the crime scene photographer to get here.
Oh, right, okay.
How long will that take?
As long as it takes.
Yeah, reasonable.
Not helpful, Fuzzball. What if I draw a really accurate diagram on a napkin?
Won't that look good in court? Why, yes, Your Honor. I have the crime scene picture right here. As you can see, the butternut-shaped blob with 7 limbs representing the murder victim is just next to the stage. Please ignore the ketchup stain, and that's not representative of anything. The answer is no, Cuddles. You can defile the body as much as you want.
There's clearly a conversation to be had here. What's the game? It is 9 Noir Lives. It came out 2 days ago. It's a point-and-click game, so obviously I'm going to be interested if it's got an interesting thing to it. And the interesting thing in this case is that it's a detective game. I am always a sucker for noir settings. And it's a cat.
Come on, just, let me have a closer look.
Oh, trespass.
Your
To say
closer
another
look
door.
is what I'm worried about. No, we need to wait for the crime scene photographer to get here before we disturb the body.
Well, Well, when will the photographer arrive?
Nibbles?
Yeah, look, these are all cats.
I don't know. Let me pull out my magical cordless phone and ask him.
It's interesting.
It's late, Cuddles. He was probably home already.
They've taken what could have potentially been a boring
So I'm just supposed to
point-and-click game and made it interesting by making all the characters
You could,
cats.
Interview some people. But if you're that desperate, I suggest you head down to
Speaking
the
of
police
cats,
station yourself.
Harvey had his
Edna will
bollocks
know
cut
where
off
Nibbles
yesterday.
is, and
It's
the
one of my
sooner he gets
cats.
here, the sooner you get to look at the body.
And now Rebel, the female
Edna
cat,
loves me.
hates him.
That's your take on that relationship, is it?
They were best friends, all lovey, licky, lie together. And he's come back from the vet, and she growls at him now, hisses, and goes, and goes for him. I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Mind. I'm not that familiar with the
Yours is
mummies.
dead.
Is there like a file or something I could
What
read?
the fuck happened to your cat, Paul?
I can fill you in.
You said he was the son of a mobster, right?
Yep. This is Edgar Montague, son of Bartholomew, the head
Is that
of
your
the
cat?
Montague crime family. This is their home base.
Whiskers. Murdered in his father's own club. If there's anywhere you'd have expected him to be safe. Was he involved in the same stuff as his father?
More than likely, yeah. Well, they are a crime family, not a crime
fucking
father
lorry,
with innocent
Jesus.
children. Chances are he knew all about it. And
Sorry to hear
he's
that,
up to
mate.
his
That
ears
is
in the thick of
terrible rubbish.
Any idea how he died?
He got hit real hard.
You really must tell me more about your process sometime, Detective. Your insights are remarkable.
Yeah. Look, I told you. Chief said to stay at paw's length on this. The last thing we want is the Montagues getting edgy about police. And nothing is gonna make them edgier than me poking the body. I took a basic look at the scene, and it's clear he was bludgeoned to death. No obvious murder weapon nearby, so it's anyone's guess right now how it happened.
Did Edgar have any known enemies?
I wish I could tell you. I know which brand of Furios Bartholomew likes for breakfast, but the file on Edgar isn't even a page long.
Good.
He's not cropped up on our radar much.
The chief mentioned the Catulets. Could they be responsible? I mean, rival crime family and all?
Maybe, but why? Starting a mob war now isn't in their best interest. The city's calm. Well, as calm as it ever gets. The Montagues haven't given any indication they were planning to make a power play. Things are good right now, if you're a criminal.
I found the missing entertainer.
Oh, that's a relief. I was worried I'd have to add a second body to the pile before I left. Where was she?
Hiding in a trunk, if you can believe that. She says she saw a goon here last night threatening Edgar. She was scared, so she hid.
A goon? Well, that sounds like a lead to me.
Yes.
Yeah, so, give me the rundown on the pects we got.
Pects?
Short for suspects. Saves time.
Does it?
Well, not now, because I've had to explain what it means, and that's taken a lot more. Just tell me about the other cats.
Well, most of the staff showed up for their shifts, so you got a few options. There's the behemoth behind the bar, Mr. Tinkle. Just talk slow and don't make any sudden moves. The janitor downstairs might have some insights. Staff like that often overhear things. Bartholomew himself isn't back yet, but I suspect he'll make sure you know when he is. And if you can find the main show cat, Miss Kitty, you can question her too.
I've questioned everybody.
I guess I'd better get back to work.
Right, let's go and talk to the bar cat, because now I have new things to say, right? Apparently not.
Okay,
Oh, I need
don't
to turn
go
the lights
anywhere.
off, don't I?
might have more questions later.
So I can get the peanuts, and then he can crush the peanuts. I think that's the last thing I'm going to do. No, not the shortcut. Down that way. Does this thing do anything now?
Still not sure what this does, but it does something.
Like you. Can I talk to you some more?
Pepe, I found Storn.
You did? That's wonderful! Where?
Storn, Super Storn, actually is just busy. But they'll be back soon, I promise. Better than ever before. They have their full memories now, and a cute little pop-up thingy on top.
Oh, my cat! Thank you! Thank you!
Is that it?
He's distracted right now. It's working fine now. If I fiddle anymore, I'll just break it again.
Brilliant. So we have actually achieved nothing. Let's have a look at our notes here. Maybe I can turn off the lights. How? Give me a fucking clue here, lad. That's something to do as well. But I want to do this. I thought I was meant to get hints. I mean, I've definitely done something. But what? What is it I have done? I see no things. I wonder if it's got something to do with that elevator.
Hey, Desiree, have you remembered anything else?
Nothing more, Cuddles.
Okay, well, thanks for the information, Desiree.
I have no idea. This is interesting. This is the first time we've actually been stumped in this game. What? Easy, mate. Which video is this? Oh, probably because of copyright content. What it'll be, right? When I do a stream and YouTube goes, oh, sorry, Twitch goes, oh, there's some suspect audio in that. In the case of this video, I checked earlier because I was like, why has that been auto-muted? It was because of the Pied Piper song, Dreams, you know, the tune that we used for the trailer, or the intro, or something along those lines. Yeah, it mutes it, and it mutes it straight away, so when I come to download the video later, there's no fucking audio there. I hope that answers your question. Welcome to the fucking stream though, Dan. You're arriving just at the end. I think I'm about to shut this shit down. I gotta go to work in the morning. I was hoping to at least get the fucking peanut thing done. It's not muted the whole fucking thing, has it? Surely to God. I don't tend to bother checking what the videos are like. I just download them and then fucking put them out. If it's fucked. I tend to think no one fucking watches these things, and yet here you are. Wait, that's a fucking light switch, isn't it? How do I get around there? I am at a loss. Oh, just that bit. Fair enough. No, I'm in the pullback 4. Avid supporter of the YouTube. Fucking hell. How are you finding the quarry? Which you might have noted, didn't have an episode come out today. That's because me and Krusty have not hung out to record more. 5 fucking minutes! It muted it for 5 minutes off the back of what, like 10 seconds of audio? That is absolutely unbelievable. Right, okay, fuck it, let's go to the police station. fucking Sonic game.
He's around. Where's Edna?
I've not been that angry at a video game in so long. Episode 2 was definitely better, but I mean, that's not saying much, is it?
I ran out, so I'll just borrow this roll.
Cool. I have some sticky tape. All we need now is to find some love hearts, and we are away.
Public building.
Well, good. I'm glad it was fun to watch. That's pretty much the point of me doing these things.
Cold milk. I'm getting thirsty just thinking about it. Doesn't seem to be working. Like I learned in woodworking class, my tongue is not a screwdriver. I can't fix this.
We say that. We have a coin. Don't lick the coin.
Now, the machine isn't working. I would just waste the coin.
Whatever. Fair indeed.
A wanted poster for Mousezilla. I can't believe the cops are taking that seriously.
Substantial weight, height more than average, matted hair, beady eyes.
There isn't enough information on it to make it worth taking. Ooh, they use a horrible tasting ink on wanted posters now after criminals kept licking their pictures off.
I did lick it.
A pirate-themed bakery, huh? I'll hang on to this for later.
Useful.
We had to do a self-defense class when I was studying criminology. 6 weeks of getting hit in the face by a cat 3 times my size. Great memories. Taught me a lot about running away. I don't need classes. I can go like this. Kapow! Bam! Thud! Those are all the noises you need to scare attackers off.
Oh, in a bit, Dan. Thanks for popping in, man. Nice to see you. And if you've already gone, I imagine you'll catch this bit when you watch it back on YouTube, right? That's how this works, I suppose.
Why, Cuddles? To enjoy the taste of all the grubby mitts that have pawed at those loose scraps of paper? No.
Peanuts incident. Interesting.
Badminton team sign up.
Oh,
this department seems to spend half its time playing sports and the other half eating cake. And the other half making me do all the work. Volleyball was bad enough. No way I'm signing up for more abuse.
I'm going to finish with this notice board.
Doesn't count as a sign up, right?
And then I'm going to stop streaming.
What on earth does this mean? I'll have to ask someone about this. This intrigues me. I'm going to grab it.
Cool. I'll probably use that on what's-his-face later. Anyway, I think that's everything I can deal with on the board. Does this auto-save? Do I have to save it? Save. Save. Clearly no auto-saving. I'm glad the game didn't crash because that would have been 3 hours right up the shitter. Back to the main menu and quit. Here's my face. What a lovely time was had by, I don't know, whoever came through and was paying attention a bit, I guess. Wonderful. Well, as we always tend to say around these parts, live, laugh, limp biscuit, and until I see you again, which will be tomorrow night because Sam's working, it's our anniversary tomorrow. Not a wedding anniversary, our getting together anniversary. I think it's something stupid like 13 fucking years. Madness. Anyway, until then, live, laughing biscuit, and of course, motherfucking Katia deuces? Is cat deuces? Just deuces.